Hello everyone, and welcome back after the 2 weeks y'all have been gone. For 2 weeks in game, y'all have all went off and done your own things, and I will get to each and every single one of you nerds here momentarily. I'm going to go through one at a time. Uh, Hopefully Noah will join and we'll finish that up. But previously, you guys, let me rummage my brain here. You guys fought some trolls, had an encounter with a now more sane king who proclaimed that he was looking for friends in the Fayside. He could not find them and heard a ruckus and came towards you guys. Upon coming towards you guys, he threw y'all's enemy that y'all had dispatched of, throwing Drake off a cliff, but he flew back up only to throw a brick at the man's face and him to just be like, no, not good. And then proceeded to walk forward, freezing time, strutting forward with Xander trying his best to move, and the only two successful people to end up kind of having even an action was Zolly and Darla. Uh, for reasons that they'll have to just discover on their own. Other than that, Darla kind of botched her hit towards the king. However, Zolly was able to get off a mind sliver, which the king proceeded to say, "Oh no no no," and yeah, you got cackle winged. There ain't no MILF Hunter Cockaween here today. You got kicked off of that shit.
You just got monster fucker Sally.
Dude, you gotta get you a little shawl like you did in the desert scene. Anyway. You guys made your way back to y'all's first town that y'all were at, like most of y'all met in. All but Drake. Drake never met you guys up here, but this has been kind of the hometown for y'all's base of operations and adventures. And y'all came home to see a bunch of people pretty much talking. Zolpep Death Caps, mushroom on top of his head, which you guys now know was keeping him alive, and he was on borrowed time. The microdid people, or I'm not saying that right, and I know I'm not, so I'm not going to say it. Mushroom people, presumably some of the ones y'all might have met, and the influences y'all did, gave Zolpep borrowed time, but they told him he'd have to find another solution. In doing so, he has not really come up with anything, being the greasy little gnome he is. And his mushroom fell off of his head and kind of went bloink. And he chopped it up into bits and put it in a barrel. And then, which you guys all met, Miss Glory Blade, who is the Fey princess, at least of the Feywild, who had originally, years upon years ago, came here to kind of broker a deal and kind of put, an age of peace to happen. But then, of course, the war happened with the king, and he's kind of an ass. And to which, in my notes here, she showed you guys her back, where her wings were pretty much ripped off. There's this massive X down her back. And she had prolonged Zolly's death and told you guys to give him 2 weeks to see if your new ally can even survive or find a way to get out of it. Huh?
I'm trying to remember. Did I offer her the boots of flight? So she needs to drip.
You did not.
Damn, thought I did.
But after everything that's happened, and I think I vaguely remember her kind of giving a bit of a stank eye towards Piper, but other than that, she wished you guys a farewell, and with you guys knowing that y'all's next destination is to go through Glint Salt to get to Eldenvale. But that'll be 2 weeks from, today, and thus she leaves you guys, going back to a realm known as Earth, for her own safety, mostly.
All my homies hate Earth. Nothing good there.
She turns around and goes, "Oh, poggers." So, Butters, I'm gonna start with you and kind of Drake. Drake, if you want to type out what you're doing in the chat, because I know you all said y'all wanted to kind of work together at one point. I think something about mining and whatnot.
Something like that.
So for now, you guys just RP out what y'all wanted to do with Drake, and I will do that as if it is the within the. We're gonna do week 1 first, okay? If that's okay with you guys.
Yeah. Gonna be confusing and shit, but yeah.
You're helping Motors mine, yes, okay. Oh, okay, Drake. Here's how we're gonna do this, buddy. What's your best stat? What's your best stat, boy? Ray going to college, of course.
Shipping her off to school.
Yeah, Ray's going to college.
Off to college.
What a nerd.
Nikolai went to college. Are you calling Nikolai a nerd?
Yeah, because
Butters,
nerds are
what's
cool.
my best stat?
All right, I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. It's strength +4. Okay. Alrighty.
Well, who got a +4?
So, here's what we're gonna do. So, Drake, we're gonna say that you're hitting the mine for the next week. So that's 7 days. I'm gonna roll 7 times. You need to at least get, I believe it's above a 12, and I'll let you know what we get. So I'm gonna roll that for you because I have your sheet open. So we got a 1, a 2. I can't see it yet. So 3, 4, 5, a 6, and a 7. We'll do a 7-day week. Alright, so let's see here. Only 2 of them are failures. So, Butters, keep in mind that for each mining material you get, that will reduct about, I think it was, if you're creating something by memory, normally it's about 500 gold. That reduces it by half. So it will bring it down to 250 gold, essentially. So, let's see here. 1, 2 fails. Got a crit. So, 4, 8. You have 11 materials worth of mining materials. So you have if you want to jot that down, you have 11 worth of iron-esque materials. You know, raw iron and whatnot. You have stuff to play with. So Butters, during this time, if there's a new weapon, like say there's a weapon you want to experiment with, you just have a regular dagger, a regular blade, you want it to have a random effect, all you got to do, that's cost 50 gold. If you want to use this material that you've gathered, it will cost nothing to create something new. If you fail the roll, it will not get rid of the item itself, but the only way to get rid of an item is if you crit fail. If you use the material during it, it will only get rid of the material. Same thing as gold. It'll only get rid of gold if you fail. Okay? Just as an above board mechanic on how that works. So we'll just go with, this is day 1. You can do 2 projects. If you're wanting to demolish a weapon to learn what that does, say like the Misty Step Sword, that will be 500 gold, but you can use 2 of your ore material from what Drake's helped gather, and that will cut it in half, so it'll be 250. Okay.
I know a few people gave me some bunch of random crap, like weapons and such. Who gave me stuff?
They're on the show. They're on the show, he says. Behind you.
Okay.
Drake is here, kinda. Eli gave me something. I have no idea whether or not Dalton did. Probably not.
I don't think I gave you anything.
I don't believe he said anything like that.
Hello, I am.
I think I agreed to the idea of having that ring.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
The Yeah, if you're trying to replicate it, Butters, it'll be the same thing. It'll cost 2 of the material for your first time, or it'll be 500 gold. So if you do the 2 material, it'll cut it down to being 250 gold as the same, okay? But after that, it's going to be 50 gold each time because you've learned how to do it. You know what I mean?
However,
Because it...
I will give you my +2 shield. Well, not my shield, which is my shield that gives 2 AC, just the standard shield, and my sword spell, which is 1d8 piercing or slashing damage. To see if that help you out any.
I mean, I might be able to try to add something random to it. But,
Yeah, and remember, whatever thing you get random, like random, you get to...
remember it.
Yep, so you make sure to write it down. Yep.
Yep. Let's start with the ring. The few materials.
Just remember, you're using essentially blacksmith tools, but how we're doing it is off of another person that I've seen how they've been doing it. So we're just going to use your best stat with it. So
Just a normal roll.
just your
Yep.
just give me a normal roll. Okay, so your first one is a success. What is this you're trying to do?
Was it replicating? What was that ring? Colton?
I can't remember.
Was it Ring of Protection?
I think.
Okay, you already done.
I know somebody gave a big stink about a Ring of Protection.
I do believe it was the
Alex is laughing about it, so I know it's got to be the Ring of Protection at that point.
I remember that. Somebody kept bringing it up.
All right.
Yeah, the ring of protection protects against many things.
Yeah.
It's sadly not hard.
Okay, so
Sorry, it doesn't protect against STDs. It does
Oh,
protect against pregnancy.
so
I guess Sally's getting tested.
Butters, how much gold do you have?
4.6k.
Okay. So are you going to use 2 material and 250 gold to try to replicate this? All right. Well, you successfully do. So you have made a Ring of Protection
Fantastic. Now that's 2.
using the material. So that is one thing you've done for today. So you can do one more thing because you can do it twice a day.
I give you Misty Step Sword.
Misty Step Sword. Fuck it. Let's try to.
So what are you?
Same thing. Misty Step.
Okay, so you're just trying to copy it?
Yeah, onto the Great Sword. Copy it onto the Great Sword.
Okay, so yeah, there's a bit of a difference. This one's a bit more risky
No, I'm
because
fucking around.
for him to learn the Misty Step Sword because of what type of item it is. Because there is some items like this. I hate to blue ball you because I think I remember talking about y'all with this in chat one time. It will cause the item to be destroyed, but he learns the ability of it.
So high risk, high reward.
Yeah,
He learns the ability or the enchantment.
he learns if he was given a great sword after pretty much demolishing this sword, he can add that ability to any sword. I don't count it as an enchantment per se.
Okay. Well, either way, you're still getting the Misty Step Sword.
Yeah. Well, you're also losing the one you currently have.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I barely use it as it is.
Misty Step Sword.
Okay. Would you like to use 2 material in this as well? This one actually has a DC. Keep that in mind.
This one has DC.
This one has a DC because of the type of magical item / weapon it is.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Your 19 beat the last one, which wasn't all that high because it's just a fucking Ring of Protection.
Yeah.
So
I'll use the 2. Yep.
take a chance, roll the dice.
That's what I've been
Step
thinking.
sword. What are you doing? At least use the ring of protection.
That. So, oh my goodness.
It's like.
Sorry.
If I can okay, hang on. So, let me explain. So, Butters, that is a fail. You lose the material and the gold, but the sword is still used. The sword is still available. This one actually, I actually have DCs for this shit.
Man, and materials are gone. So
Yeah, that's two more materials gone. So you started with 11, you've used 4. So that is 1 day done. So after successfully, you practice with the ring, Butters. Trying to get your foot in, you practice with the ring after looking over the ring of protection. You finally craft it with the materials you were given. It doesn't look as pretty, but it still gives off the magical seams of what you were trying to go for. And you successfully learn the ring of protection. So you know how to create that, and you can recreate that with a cheaper price now. However, while trying to work with the Misty Step sword, it's an elven craft weapon in nature, and after looking over it and trying your best to pretty much dismantle it, kind of like you would a rifle, to explain it above board, trying to dismantling it like a rifle, you can't get it right. You're able to keep the Misty Step sword functional, but you're afraid if you go any further with the materials you have currently, you might break it. So you just stop for today, and then we go on to day 2 for you. And I promise I'm going to get with everybody. So, day 2, what is your goals? Butters and Drake. Well, Drake has already pretty much said that he's mining each day, so I will attribute to, him already doing that. Okay. I like all your Lost. Please stop doing Lost, you Among Us. I thought it was Lost at first, but it was just Among Us. I hate you.
I mean, we could make laws.
Whack it. So what do you want to try to do?
Let's try to. How many daggers do I still have? I'm just gonna see if I go back with all my daggers instead of him stealing all of them. Okay.
He's kind of passed out at the moment. Hey, I imagine y'all actually get the majority of those daggers back.
Alright, yeah. Let's try to add a couple of random enchantments to a couple daggers.
Okay, that'll be 50 gold, or you can use one material to try to do this, and it will cost you nothing.
50 for both.
50 each. So you can do 50 each, or you can do one material.
I'll do 50 each.
Okay, so that's 2 for today. Go ahead and roll. That's not going to be too hard of a check to beat. You're just doing it on 2 daggers. Okay, 18. That's good. 11 just doesn't make it. So, let's see here. Do all right, 7. All right. So, Butters, as you work on this first dagger of the day, you're looking at it, and as you're looking at it, you're looking back at the fireplace, and you're looking at your blacksmith tools and the little anvil that you have. You have a little makeshift anvil. You seem to be compelled by the fire, and this dagger can do an additional 1d4 fire damage. So you now know how to add fire damage to your blacksmithing weapons. It'll be a 1d4. Yep. If you ever want to enhance this ability in the future, it will be a higher risk, but it'll also cost more. Keep that in mind. So, like, it does a 1d4 right now, but if you ever in the future want to make something do more than that, you can try to do that, is what I'm saying.
Hey, Butters.
Yeah.
I will also give you the Necro Axe I have, which is a 2d8 plus 1d6 necro damage.
Normally I can't eat unless I smoke.
Or necrotic damage, excuse me.
I haven't really smoked. I can't find my lighter.
Just type out what it is in the chat, Dalton. What its abilities and whatnot are. So Slime Shady, as you finish the first dagger, it has a bit of a dark red crimson glow to it, and you go to strike like a twig or something, yeah, and it just ignites in flames. And you're pretty impressed, huh? Sorry.
I'd say it's fitting considering I spent most of my time around the fire.
Yeah. However, on your second one, you kind of fumble the ball here a little bit, and you don't break the weapon, but you do lose the 50 gold trying to experiment on it. It's just not you just can't get past that flame barrier, you know what I mean? All right. So, for you, I'll go ahead and go to day 3 cuz I'm going to have to get back with Drake about the whole college stuff. So, what are you doing for day 3?
Let's fuck with the Necrorex. I got.
Okay. So are you wishing to demolish it and so you can try to relearn its properties?
Yes.
All right. That will be 250 gold plus the 2 material if you want it to be cheaper.
Yeah.
That will bring you down to, let's see, you had 11 material to begin with. You used 4.
5 materials. 5 materials. Already getting
4. Use 2 more. 6 out of 11. You have 5 more left. Yep. All right. 19 is good enough. That will do it. It's just above the Necro Axe. You're able to successfully demolish the Necro Axe down, and you have learnt its components. You now can make a weapon do up to 1d8 plus 1d6 necro damage. And whatever you create out of this will be deemed necro sword, necro blah 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 blah, and etc.
So necrotic damage.
Pretty much. But he also has that, whatever weapon he makes out of it has a 2 in front of it, essentially, Dalton. Yeah. Right? What is your next experiment, sir? What would you like to do next?
Let's see. Go back to the bag, guys. Might as well.
Gonna experiment again?
How long is the trip to the college and back?
Well, that's what I was trying to get at earlier. I said I would get back with you because the lady told you, and you left last time, not to leave the Fayside. The closest area that y'all can go to is Darla's Rest, and that's because it's still in the Fayside. And Darla's Rest doesn't really have a college. I was recently asked this question by Noah as well, if there was any colleges or anything like that here in this place. Aside from the exception of running into a random person, that's going to be a bit difficult. Like, Nikolai was trained by somebody who came from a college, but there's no actual colleges here in this continent. Which is why I was trying to say it's a bit difficult. However, we can always have somebody come from, I believe I have Eldenvale, which is the only one that has anything of the sort. But they're highly religious and scientific. So
That's a terrifying combination.
Would more or less be like a sword fighting college, if anything.
yeah,
Can that just be the Fighters Guild?
The art of the sword.
I have a character who can teach her what you're gonna go for. But you gotta... Man, somebody huffing down hard. Anyway. So I will get with you on that here in a minute, Drake. If you don't mind. This is a really hard process to do with Butters. I'm trying to make sure I do it right and not screw him over. I have a lot of stuff I'm having to look at here.
But what if in Minecraft you screwed him over?
Alright, so Butters, you're wanting to do another random today, you said?
Indeed.
Okay, that'll be 50 gold or 1 material. Which one do you want to do?
50 gold.
Okay. That's not a high DC to beat, so for a random. Damn, he just did it, okay.
Or maybe after with Misty Step. Do that now.
Okay, let me roll on my end. 3. Alright. This dagger has a +1 quality. You now can add a +1 quality to weapons.
Alright.
So it's a +1 dagger. Seems oddly sharper than normal. It might seem lame, but remember you can always up that. So you can up it to +3 eventually if you want. Which is about the highest you can really go, honestly. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and put day 4 here. Because I believe that's what we're at, right? And go ahead, Eli. Eli? You were trying to tell him something.
Oh no, it's just good. I'm sending it to him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I'll do that on day 5 then. Let's try the Misty Step sword again.
All right. Would you like to use material to make this transaction cheaper?
Yes.
Right. You are down to 3 material. Right. So that'd be another 250 gold. Go ahead and try. All right. You successfully are able to demolish the Misty Step sword. The Misty Step sword, the only thing you really learn out of it is the Misty Step quality. So, you can recreate another weapon, correct? Say you want to make a dagger, it'll be a it'll be a 1d4 or whatever a dagger goes for. Whatever weapon you make, it'll be the basic weapon attack, but it will have the properties of the Misty Step sword. So, whatever it is, bonus action to do the Misty Step, 2 charges a day, that's what the properties of it get. So, you learn the Misty Step ability. So now you... Right. Also, I'm sorry, Alex Dalton. Anybody else? If it comes off like I'm taking too long, it's just that this is a really hard one and I'm trying to get it out of the way.
It's okay, King. Deadass right now, I'm just trying to figure out how to download a soundboard for Discord so I can play my repair sound whenever I want. It's funny.
You gotta get some sort of audio mixer that makes it your mic.
That was the plan. Would you guys know if
just press the button and it plays through.
you know if voice mod is a good one? That's the one that I can find right now. It, like brags about having connection to Discord.
Oh, voice mod is with your mic. I have it. Dawn has it.
I don't have it. If I had it, I feel like I'd be too powerful.
Yeah, I
Would
don't
that
have
work?
it either for that exact reason.
Or would I need to get a specific sound mixer?
Voice mod is like it. You put it as your audio output or input, and then it plays through voice mod.
Yeah,
It
voice
goes
mod
through
just
voice-
patched
it
into
goes-
your...
Yeah.
It puts your mic through voice mod and then adds on shit also.
So I need a specific thing.
What y'all talking about voice mod for?
I want a sound mixer.
Alex is looking for a soundboard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, voice
Any.
mod's alright. Anywho.
Hey.
Anywho.
It's you.
Anywho.
I'm getting the requests here. Anybody else got some requests? No? Okay, anyway, I'm going to try to dismantle the Twain sword.
So what sword are you trying to dismantle?
The Twain sword.
Alright, can you post me the stats of what the Twain sword does real quick so I know what proper DC I'm looking at here? Kinda important.
That's it as normal as its sword ship. I don't think it does anything special other than it has radiant. I
Alright.
think it did something else. I don't remember what it was.
Alright. This will end
I
up...
think we'd have to go back and find that.
That will end up giving you the Radiant ability, essentially. So, go ahead. I have my DC ready. Boy!
I do believe it had something to do with religion or some bullshit that Eli would definitely benefit from.
You're talking about the Twain sword?
The Twain sword.
Yeah, it
It
was depending on
definitely-
it was religious-based weapon that ran off of radiant damage.
Okay,
It's
so
radiant, but I thought it had something else about it.
right.
Sword, I feel just 2 daggers. That's what I know.
All right. So
We'll deal with that later if it does come up that it did something special.
so Butters, you used 2 more material, correct?
Indeed.
Okay, you're down to 1 material and less 25 or 250 less gold again. You did successfully do it, so now you know how to do. Pretty much, you know how. What was it? Remember the Necro Axe? How you can make anything a +2 something? You can do that with the Twain Sword now. It'll be a +2 plus the 1d4 Radiant. Just remember when you're recreating those are a bit harder to do. But they're less than like the... Say you went to a market, right? And you're like, oh wow, that's a cool sword. You remember how y'all found armor that was really expensive?
Yeah.
This essentially cuts prices in half, if not less. So it makes it easier on you guys, so you guys can, you know, function better. Anyway, so you now know how to make, say you want to do a 2d4, or I mean say a 2d4 dagger plus 1d4 radiant is what you could do, or like a 2d6 sword with 1d4 radiant, and so on. Okay. Okay. Just remember when it comes to things like axes, those are going to be... Axes and greatswords are a bit more hard to do. Okay, so you now know how to do that. And it will be... anything made like this will... You can name the swords whatever you want. You can name any of the materials you make. So keep that in mind. Okay, so that does day 4. You have 1 material left. How much gold you got left?
I believe 32.45.
All right, you still had a lot of gold. You
If I calculated that correctly, I hope I did.
all right.
That's what I should.
What you got me for day 5?
Turn to these daggers with that Twain ability.
I'm sorry, your mic effed on you.
My mic died. Cool.
Yeah.
I would like to add that Twain sword ability to 2 daggers.
To 2 different daggers for today.
2 different daggers.
All right, your DC you have to beat is a 16. This will cost 250 gold to put the Twain ability on 2 daggers. You say?
2 daggers.
All right.
500 for both.
Yep, it'll be 250. Be 250 for one, 250 for the other, making it 500. And you only have 1 material left.
Let's see.
Just because you have 1 material doesn't mean you can't not do it. All right. So, your first dagger, you do it. You make a 2d4 dagger with 1d4 radiant. And your other one does not succeed, losing the gold, but keeping the dagger. All right.
Rip my wall.
Right. I'm going to do day 6.
One more time with the dagger.
Going to do another dagger.
Yep.
Same thing with the Twain.
Yep.
All right. Same thing. DC's the same. Try to beat the 16. No, it's even worse. Unfortunately, the DC is going to be risen now by 1. So, that is 250 gold wasted. Would you like to try it again? The weapon is still intact. You can salvage it.
Last attempt.
All right. Roll it with passion.
Nope,
Just
that's
not.
cool.
You work on the dagger and work on it.
You get one.
You work on it and work on it. The DC does not go up; it stays where it is. But it is it's looking kind of rough. You feel like you need to let it cool off for the day and let it rest, or you might come close to breaking it at this point.
Out of sheer anger.
Out of sheer anger and frustration. So your final day of the week, so that way we can flow out and go to other players. Okay.
Indeed.
So what would you like to do on your last day? If you feel like you want to get more materials yourself, because I'm assuming after Drake's dropped Ray off to the little college person who's going to be helping, that we're assuming that he did this throughout the week was to help you get the materials.
Yeah.
So if you want to spend the last day getting materials, you could do that. If you want you and Drake to have a father-son moment in the mines, that is.
Yeah. The children, they crave the mines. Sure.
All right.
Materials anyway.
All right. Just go ahead and roll me. You people, you're Among Us's. All right.
I don't know why you don't expect it.
If you don't mind, if you don't mind, go ahead and roll me 2 of your concentrations.
They saw a Among Us down in the mines. The imposter.
All right, 17. That's good. All right, you officially have up to. Let's see here. It was You have overall 5 material right now. Okay.
Cool.
All right, and that does it for you. So I'm going to go to Xander. What are you doing in the first week of y'all's downtime?
Okay.
I assume one of those days you talked to Slime Shady about the dagger that you got, correct?
Yeah. Let's do it the first day.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some payment if you want that second dagger still.
He opens his pouch and
Or
looks
my
at the
set
money.
is gonna become Uno.
Hey, bro, that second dagger is drained in my wallet.
Oh, that looks how much money I have. Yeah, I'll pay. Don't worry.
Oh, I forgot to say this earlier, Butters. The extra one you've got is a special material since Drake got a nat 20 earlier. That will require a no gold cost. So write that down. You have 4 regular material and 1 special because of the nat 20 he got earlier. So it'll be a no cost on that one. Just as a heads up, I forgot to mention it. That was my bad.
Yep.
I had it written down. All right. Well, Lord Santa, what should I do while I'm here?
Do you guys
Yeah, that was Piper.
Okay.
There's some-
Haru sounds a bit more like this.
Okay.
You lied.
Hang on. Here you go. I'll let Haru go over here so you know that she's not talking to you. He's confused. All my girl voices are the same. Yeah. Well,
Piper, we need to increase our following. We need to establish a church.
very well then. I will. If it is okay with you, I could go talk to the young gnome lady we ran into when we came in here. She seems to know a thing or two. Maybe I can look around the town and figure out something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Praise the mighty Gary, and she does like these weird fucking hand signals. To be precise, to be precise, look at me. This is what she does. The Almighty Gary. Almighty Gary. This is what she does.
The Almighty Gary.
There you go. I
Throw
Oh my
big
goodness.
signs.
He's
Get
throwing
out.
out gang signs. Stop her. and she will walk out and go find Tomo, thus making her be gone for now. So that she will be working on trying to grow your numbers in your false religion. Keep in mind, Xander, in doing this, the false religion trait, along with this, will help. Depending on how many followers you get, you will have a passive income.
Motherfucker.
I mean,
It isn't much. It isn't much because people can't afford. You gotta remember, gold is like, you guys are adventurers. You are getting paid in gold, but normal people survive off of like way less. So you have like an upkeep. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. No, adventuring is expensive. So
people with a lot of money.
I'm going to.
I'm just gonna say, Red, do be
Uh-huh.
careful with the idea of income. I've seen DMs talk about it.
I know what I'm doing, to a certain degree. 20. Nope, that's the wrong number. Let me dial it back. I need to roll boop. And then doop, doop. We're gonna see how good she does here. Alright. She is able to successfully get 3 extra followers, which bumps your income up to 15 copper a week. And that is what she does for the whole week. Essentially talking about the word of Gary. It's not much, because normal people don't survive off of a lot in this world. Because, like, if you're wanting normal food or crops, it don't cost us all that much. There's some places that will extort you, so, you know, smile. None of y'all have bargained all that much, except a few times. Anyway.
You gonna have to fix up that charge and get it going.
Is there anything else you want to do for the week, or is it just kind of flying by you?
Oh, that was for Harper. All right, for me.
No, that was for Piper.
Oh yeah, Piper. Sorry, wrong person.
Haru looks over at you and gives you the stank eye and looks back. You know what you did. Do you have control of this? You should have. Can you move, Chester?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure you had control of him.
I'm just gonna mark this off.
All right. Oh shit! I went straight to. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you finish now, Xander. I'm so sorry, Drake. I completely forgot, buddy. I forgot. I'm gonna have to get that token out.
You're okay.
I'll get my token ready. I'm in the tokens table. I'm prepared.
I would like to try and become Khaleesi's apprentice.
You want to try to become Khaleesi's apprentice?
Yes.
Khaleesi currently isn't here, and the only person who can contact her is... Well, she's here. Looks at Vivi. Yo, Vivi, are you here? Alright, so I can RP as Mimi. So... So if you want to try to become Khaleesi's apprentice, more so, I would recommend talking to Mimi. Yeah.
Alright. That is what I do.
Alright.
Roll faith check if she's listening.
Yeah, come on down here. She's down here. She's an NPC. Get over there. Yeah, I'm gonna make you actually use the map, nerd.
I got to use the map? Okay.
Yeah, damn. Imagine must be hard. So, you approach Mimi. How do you want to start this encounter?
Hello, Mimi.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't notice you there for a minute. What, you want to buy more potions, huh? You gonna help me get more money?
Yeah, you think you could set one up in my new home?
Huh?
Also, you want to be colleagues?
What you talking about? How much you paying?
I, not that type of I was thinking about becoming an apprentice of police.
That's kind of expensive.
That's expensive.
It's kind of expensive.
Where's the money?
It kind of does. You know, it costs a pretty penny. Why you think I'm out here making gold?
Oh no.
There ain't no colleges here. I want to be a real powerful wizard. Witch. Mage. Witch. I told I couldn't be one.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. You think I could talk with her?
Give me a second. And you see her bring out this little stone. And she presses it. And, she speaks into it. And Khaleesi will appear behind you. If I can find her, that is. Don't tell me I have Khaleesi in the familiars. That would be funny. Okay, I don't. That would have been funny, though. If I had her in the familiars. Nope, there she is. Mimi's mentor, Khaleesi. Boop. What's up, Dalton? What'd you send me?
Just ignore that for now. Just look at it later.
Okay. I guess. Okay, so Khaleesi appears behind you. Yes, darling. What is it, Mimi? Why? Oh, Xana. What is it you want? As she says over.
I know you've done much for me, and I'm wondering if I can become an apprentice of yours.
Oh, darling, I've done way more than much for you. Let's be honest. I've almost done it for free, you could say.
Yes.
If you're wanting to learn things from me, dear, it's going to cost you. Of course, Mimi gets a discount. She has a special spot in my heart. But for you, it would be about, a few lessons here and there. About 500 gold. Lord, dude. You don't see maps? Uh-oh. You might need to reload?
That do be sounding like a skill issue, honestly, on your end. Somebody rolled bad on their perception check.
You're still in the tavern after reloading? Yeah, we're all in the tavern still. We're all still in the tavern right now. We're just above board. We're RPing for the week. I'm not showing you a new map yet. Smiles. You see tokens, but everything is dark. What the fuck? That's not good.
Can you show your screen on Discord and show me what you were talking about?
Anyway, I'm sorry, Xana. I'm not trying to be rude. I really am not. But I have given you quite a lot of freebies, as they would say in my community. Depending on what you're wanting to learn, sweetheart, I could definitely push you in the right direction if you wish.
No, I'm trying to become a wizard.
Are you not already a wizard?
No, I've been using some special techniques that I've been given.
I see. Well, above board, what type of spells would you like to learn?
I will have to figure that out.
All right.
I'll do that later.
Okay. For now, if you want, and she says begrudgingly, I can give you a 50% discount. 450 gold. Only because we're friends, of course.
You should have charged for the expert. Lord knows why she did.
I will come back. I will pay. If there's any favors you want me to do, I'll do them.
Oh, Xana. Very well. Mimi, do you have any... I wish Vivi was here. Vivi, whenever she gets back, I'm gonna ask her, this is gonna be it. You're gonna reap what you sow. Whatever you're gonna drink. Anyway. So, I am going to presume that for the rest of this week, you're going to be trying to learn magical spells, correct?
Yes, and some days in between I'll study Lacrium.
Oof. Alright. What kind of you just want to learn how to make lacriums?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my proficiency in Lacrium making.
Oh my god. Alright. I would say, because I don't know, let me come back to you, Eli. Figure out what spells it is you're wanting to learn, right? And then get back with me, because that will determine how long it will take you to do that, okay?
Tell me how many spells.
Let's see here, for the week, or for this first week, see, I mean, it can't be something super crazy, obviously. Nothing that goes beyond your level, anyway. Smiles.
I'll say, like, probably first level.
Just first level? Oh, well. She could probably teach you about 4 within the week. Okay. I am now going to go to Drake. Drake.
Yes, I am Drake. Yes, hello.
All right. So, Drake, you and your daughter have constantly talking this before you go to the mine. You're like, essentially, you're like getting ready to go to the mine, yeah?
Yeah.
She runs up to you, tugs on you, and she points at Nikolai, and she's like, I want to be better, Bard.
You want to get educated.
Do you want to get an education?
Yeah. I want to be smarter than Cat.
Good
I
luck.
mean, that's a fair statement. I'm not smarter than the cat.
You will not replace our child with your child.
Nikolai is sitting in a chair. He's sitting in a high stool, right? And he's got a jar of honey, and he's just going, oh. You know, this is pretty good honey. Hey, you got any toast?
We all be so lucky.
Nikolai is precious, okay?
We should all live like him, honestly.
Nikolai living his best life over there? I don't know.
How do I learn? Who teach?
I'm not certain in the ways of education. If you couldn't tell already, your father's kind of stupid.
She looks down, kind of dejected.
I heard you could learn something of a college as a bard on my travels. We could go look for someone who went to one.
She looks up, confident, like, yeah.
Alright then, let me just go give the oars real quick.
Okay.
Drake will walk back with her to give the oars to Slime Shady and then just dip. He just goes to him, he's like, oh yeah, here, Misty Step Sword for you to try tomorrow. And then just, like, pieces out.
Alright. As you search this town, asking for various people, eventually, I would say that, honestly, your best person to talk to would have been Taru at this point, and Taru would have told you, well, I know of one person. There is this lady who's come through town a few times. She's from Eldenveld, but not really much of a talker. Seems like she's the college type. You might be able to get something from her, but I think she might be leaving soon, so you might want to hop to it. She has a bit of a kind of this fanciful kind of dress, bluish hair. I think her gown's blue too. She's really obsessed with blue. Anyway, best of luck to you.
Do you know where we can find her?
Throughout the town, I reckon.
Alright.
Alright. And Drake.
You need me to roll something?
So I need you to copy your two characters real quick.
Copy them.
Yeah, just
okay.
scroll over them and copy them. Yeah. You don't
Give me a
mind.
second, my phone's being dumb.
Okay. Because we're going to our first map change of the Fayside town.
Is there a chance you'd be able to drag and copy them? The page is unresponsive.
The page is unresponsive. I can do it, certainly. So, this is y'all's first time getting to see the town. Let me copy you, Drake. I'm gonna bring you down here. Boopity boop boop boop. Yeah. Zoom out. Paste. There you go. Alright. So, this is the town of the Fayside. This is the current town. You see Tomo's house, right over here. Which has general goods and whatnot. And you see Zalden Lincolnlock's place over here. I currently don't have an updated token for Zalden Lincolnlock. However, that Exxon is still here. He's still popping off. He's just busy. And Drake, as you're walking throughout the town, you will see sitting down at a nice little fenced area a woman of the description that was given to you.
Hey, yo, I think that's the lady, Ray.
Oh. I will now let you voice as Ray because that's going to be too much work for me.
She's just gonna give a excited nod and just run over to the fence, so Drake's just gonna end up following her.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's a fence.
That is a fence gate right there. You can walk on through.
And she's gonna just stand over the gate and try to get her attention. She doesn't want to go in.
Can I help you? She kind of turns around in her seat.
Drake's gonna... I heard from a friend of mine to come look for you if I was seeking knowledge.
To what kind of knowledge are you looking for? I am a...
We will chime up and just jump up immediately saying, I want to be a bard.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm here for a week or so. I suppose I could help you. I could teach you a few basics. What sort of art are you wanting to learn under? Young, what is your name?
She's gonna just pull up a book real quick, look over something, and be like, I'm Ray, and I want to learn, and then she's gonna go over her notes. Creation?
Okay. That's a bit of a rough spot for me, but I can go over a few of my tomes that I have collected over the years, and at least get you started in the right path, Miss Ray. My name is Curie Haven.
Ray's just gonna give her a silent wave and just say hello.
Well, if your father doesn't mind, you can come here each day, and she will make a schedule with Ray on to pretty much teach her throughout the week.
All right.
And so she will be coming here while you are off doing mining stuff.
All right, bet.
Bet. What do you guys think of the Fayside? Like, this is just a small portion of the town being recreated.
Very
If I'm correct, this was supposed to have been the old
Yeah, this is like the old area, Dalton. Like,
The one that was decrepit.
yep, yep. These are the two functioning buildings we have currently, and there is another building way down. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Looks at Dalton, points finger. All right. So Drake will say that Ray is going to be learning that within her. It'll probably take her about the full 2 weeks by the time she's done to learn what she needs to learn. But the teacher will be here and teach her the basics of it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take us back over here. So, Eli, did you ever figure out which ones you wanted to learn? Okay, Eli's still gone. So, we're going to go to...
I forgot I was reading. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so, what spells are you wanting to learn?
Oh wait, no, I'm talking about cause fear, ice knife, puppet, and unseen servant.
Okay. She would be able to teach you those within the rest of this week. Are you okay with these terms and services?
Yes.
All right. Just remember, surely what Mimi made you drink isn't going to be too bad. I would say 4 potions of hers to experiment with you own, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, I'm good with that.
Very well then. Then I suppose we have an agreement for now, little man. Pleasure doing business. Indeed. Oh, and what do you know about your magic missile guide? Do you remember how many you've learned out of that?
Only 2
Okay, what do you have? Is magic grenade and magic missile? And magic grenade? Okay.
Could I multi-class anytime?
Anytime you level up. So say you level up, you want to multi-class for that level, that's when you do it. Okay.
Typically would be the best time to do your multi-class.
So like you could say for your level 6, instead of going into the class that you're currently in, you could put it into something else. Does that make sense? Like you would have 5 levels into the class you currently are, and then say I want to add a level to wizard, you would have the equivalence of level 1 wizard. Does that make sense?
Yes, I am going to do that.
Okay. All right. With that,
Dice is still the same,
yeah, you're still the same.
so no changes.
Yeah, no, nothing big anyway. I'm going to now go to Darla. Well, let me ask Noah if what he wants me to do about this.
He said he fell asleep.
I want to message him before I do anything with that, because his is going to take the full 2 weeks. So Darla, what would you like to do for your first week? Remember, if you plan to go to Darla's Rest, which I think is what you told me, over the week anyway, it will not it ain't gonna take you several days, because y'all have a portal that y'all can use to get there and back with ease. So since y'all have access to that portal, is that what you're wanting to do?
Yes. And as she's Darla's making her way out, she'll look over at Zollypoddle and say, "Hey, Zollypoddle, I'm going to go to Darla's Rest to check on the people there, let alone see if Tootie possibly left something. Hopefully, they didn't get everything from her.
Yeah.
And I would like for you to come with me if you don't mind. What?
Alex?
Alex?
Alex the lion. No, I can't hear you. Something happened to your mic, man.
If you're using voice mod, you have to change it in Discord to be voice mod.
Oh, shit. Go play with his mic.
I didn't play with it. There we go. There you are. Can't hear you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Who was that? Grunt.
You are a little less quiet. And I have you at maximum volume.
Man, I'm that quiet right
Yeah.
Have you only 100?
I have him at 200.
You slow as shit.
Toot toot. Hello.
How about this?
Hey, there he is.
That's fine. Perfect.
Alright.
So now we're good. Now we're Gucci.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna ask this one more time. 'Cause I want to see if I did this right. Can you hear the sound effects? What the fuck?
Was that?
Was that a gun? Was that a gun?
Can you guys hear that?
Was that a gun?
Wait, where did you guys hear that from?
From you?
It does?
Yeah?
Yeah, that comes right from you.
That's coming straight from the audio. I
Yeah,
got my
from your
hair
mic.
sound. This is supposed to be a sound of duct tape and tinkering.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Alright.
I said I was gonna find my audio effects, so I found them.
Hell yeah. So, Darla has just asked you if you would like to accompany her to Darla's Rest.
Well, you know.
I feel like I can trust you a little bit more than the rest of the party.
And you know what? I think that is a damn understandable decision in the current situation.
Wait, so are we going on like a secret espionage mission? I'm down.
Not necessarily, Nikolai.
Oh.
But you know as well as I know, when the king came by, me and you were we were.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alex, you're picking us up.
Why can't I hear myself?
Somehow we got picked up. We got picked up through Alex somehow. That was weird.
Wait.
It's
That's
good.
Because
It was
you
good
were
now.
playing on my screen
Oh.
and not through my headphones, which I think you're now are.
Yeah, we are. Now it's good.
This I hope you are. This
Yeah.
thing isn't exactly intuitive.
It's all good.
But you know as well as I know, when the king came by, everyone froze but me and you. Let alone Xano seemed to be able to slightly. We need to figure out why that was, possibly.
Probably wasn't just because we had superior willpower to the rest of them. I thought it was just this, this good old tinker up in here was doing the work.
I don't think that's the case, though.
You're probably right.
What do you mean time froze? Nikolai looks at you guys confused.
Oh, well, you see, Nikolai. When
Remember when Tony got kicked off the cliff?
we were roasting the shit out of that guy, and I was able to get a mind sliver off on his skull. He didn't appreciate that, and the next thing I knew, my torso was getting caved in, and I was sent hurtling.
Oh yeah, you said that the king. I never even seen him. He came by and like he curve stomped you. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he did a number. He kicked my ass, but I got one hit. That's what matters.
High five. He does his magical hand for a high five.
I sent mine right back.
Hell yeah.
Now we're talking.
Right. I will.
We get to be there quickly, then, don't we? Like, it's not like because you said there's a portal.
Yep. Y'all have unlocked a portal to Darla's Rest. So.
Oh, that's so sexy. So we don't have to like take a whole journey, which means I can still fix all that shit I wanted to fix.
Mm-hmm.
And play my sound
If
effects
they
for
did
it.
take Tootie, I'm sure we could use some of Tootie's tools. for anything if we need to.
Oh, don't worry, I have my own tools, and my tools give me like a plus 14.
Jesus.
I was meaning
Sweats.
materials possibly as well.
Oh shit, you right. Hold on. Let me make sure I read that right, because maybe that's too disgusting. But like, I feel like it would be because like in standard D&D, this isn't how that would. You wouldn't like get that much shit. Where is it?
So, Darla and Solly and I am going to assume Nikolai's coming along because he's Nikolai. You guys make your way through the portal, and as you enter the hall, the chamber where the dragon once was, you see no sign of him. He's missing in action.
Fucking sucks. Get it back.
You don't even really see any sign of it. But as you guys make your way through the portal room, y'all appear at the graveyard.
You got an actual graveyard now.
Yep.
Oh, that's spooky.
Where's the mound that Eli stole people's jewelry from?
It would be this crooked one right here.
I'm just curious.
Let's go. Okay. Also, I have to make an adjustment.
Oh, jeez. Whoa. I never get used to that.
It's I just get expertise.
Ah.
I don't get a fat +7. So it's a +10 instead, which is still god tier, and I'm still taking it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the graveyard, Dalton. What do you think? I haven't shown you this.
Also like the giant statue that represents my old friend.
Dang. Huh.
Right.
This is a lot more peaceful when I'm not locked in a room with demons everywhere. I'll be honest, kind of nice, kind of cozy.
As you
I
guys...
think that's some kind of past experience.
No, that literally happened. You were here for it, Dalton. You were here for it.
Locked in a chamber full of demons?
No, I was locked in a building with the old lady while demons were everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that was some good old PTSD that really built character, didn't it?
Well, I mean, hey, at least we survived, you know? Could have been a lot worse.
Maybe I should pay that nice lady a visit. See if, oh my god.
I think that's... her...
It's Mingy Mooks, right?
No, that you're talking about Tootie Meeps, right?
Tootie Meeps, yeah, her
That's-
grandpappy was there. Her grandma.
Well, Moggy Meeps is the other one you're thinking of, right?
The
Ma-
triangle one.
One for granddaughters.
Yeah, Moggy Meeps is the granddaughter. The grandmother was Tootie Meeps.
So yeah, I wanted to see Tootie Meeps, and maybe I'll go see Moggy. I know she's probably not going to be there, but I want to see if she got my package.
As we've been told, Tootie Meats was captured by the
What?
Yeah, do you not remember? That's what that one guy was. He was like, oh, read all about it, dragon take it down, and the Tootie Meeps warfare thing, or something like that. When we came out from the
I
undergrowth.
remember the dragon getting captured. I remember hearing about fucking Tootie Meeps getting snapped.
Ah, no, the dragon didn't get captured. He got blown out of the sky.
What?
Yeah,
This dragon? The one that we just like, the supernova?
yeah. Yep,
Nice.
that's-
You don't have like any sort of special connection, Dollar, that could like tell you where he is right now?
Don't you have a skill from him?
It's currently on my sick dude bracelet, thank you. Flash that shit out. Flash the door.
Is there any way you could possibly use that to find him?
Well, we can certainly find out, and then I shoot it up into the air like a fucking power pose, and then I just hold it.
It's very sparkly in the sunlight.
Alright, well, it sparkled, but I don't think that actually did it.
I thought the pose was pretty cool. Nikolai does a pose.
Thank you. Oh, fuck, we can make a kid new pose group.
Yeah.
I'm getting a call. Sorry.
Oh.
bud.
Okay, bud. I have to wait for him now. Oh,
It's
no.
okay. If we are gonna start, like, hitting Ginyu Force poses, I think we're gonna
Yo,
go with Kage.
we gotta come up with a name. What do we call the three of us?
I mean, sexy squad, but like, you know, I feel that's self-explanatory. Real Giga Chad hours.
I don't understand what a Giga Chat is. Hey, I'm gonna look at some of these gravestones.
You know, honestly, I might be the same. Sally continues.
I can't read this. He goes over here and comes back. I don't know what that said.
Well, here, let me help you. We can probably help teach you some English too.
Okay.
What does it say?
You don't know. It's all scribbled out.
The gravestone?
Yeah, it's scribbled out. It's faded. It's old.
Well, guess what, bitch? I don't know how this works, but I'm casting mending on it.
Damn it. Now I have to actually come up with a name. Fuck. Player wins.
It takes a minute, though, so you know.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Help out some of those rough edges, get the sandpaper in there, and give it the old razzle dazzle.
It says Georgie Meep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Georgie Meep.
It was Mother calling to check.
Mother.
Whoops. That sound effect was an excellent.
Okay.
As much as what the newsboy was saying, I don't necessarily want to believe that Tootie was captured. At least not without a fight.
Well, should we check the house then? Taking a peek.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea, honestly. So,
Well, fellas, I say it's worth an adventure.
so as you guys make your way through town, and I did not have time to recreate this fucking town. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So
Shit was fucked, but it was getting fixed.
yeah. So the town is majority fixed. It seems like there's a few less buildings now. The bar has been turned into a garden, essentially.
The fruit guy's gone.
Fruit guy is gone.
What the?
And as you guys make your way up to Tootie's house, which I did recreate,
Let's go.
so there's more detail to the map. Let me post you guys down here. Welcome to Tootie's map.
Detroit Towns.
Yep.
Alrighty, boys,
Well,
I
that
found out our name.
oh yeah, what's our name? What are we going by?
Straightforward. Our little trio here, we're the Zaibatsu Sweet Babies. Now bring it in.
The Sabatsu sweet baby. He tries to do a pose on one paw.
We'll fucking get you forcing on this bitch. Come on, Darla. hop
Yuddy
in.
yuddy.
Darla puts her visor over her eyes. Darla, as y'all make y'all's way up, you see the giant statue of your father destroyed
Oh no.
into
Takes a lot
pieces.
of mending. I don't think we can fix that.
And you see Tootie Meep's door slightly ajar. I don't know. Can you actually see the little door symbol?
I
Yes.
can see the door symbol.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
With the power of a magic hand, I push it open.
All right, as you push the door open. Hang on. Let me. As you push the door open, you guys will see this.
Oh dear.
Let me make sure I can make it to where you can see the other door. There you go. So I made her house a bit bigger, guys. So I hope that's okay. But you see countless chests, runic tables and whatnot destroyed, chairs broken apart.
Place is in disarray.
Can I check the books then? Is there anything of note
Uh,
that didn't get sacked?
the books, for the most part, seem to be fine. It doesn't look like anybody's really touched them. But if you want to learn more details, you can always roll an investigation check.
You already know I'm rolling an investigation on that shit.
I'm just going to investigate around the table over here.
All right.
The second that I figure out how to pull this shit up.
Damn, Darla. fuck.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Why did
Ascension.
Well,
why
it,
did it roll a freaking second one with it?
it rolled for advantage for some reason, but damn. Okay, well, Zolly, as you're looking around, shit doesn't look like it's been touched for a while. Like, there's dust on the floor, like, accumulated. You see that, like, some of the stuff that, like, where food and stuff might been is kind of rottened out. The book, the only thing that is of note is that the bookshelf is fine. You do happen to find 2 potions of greater healing in the corner here. Hidden away.
Greater healing.
Yep, 2 potions of greater healing hidden away.
Snag.
Darla, as you're looking around, it's almost like you have a fog over your eyes. Like, you remember this place for what it is, because this place means more to you than it ever could. Everything is out of place. The runic, anywhere from the runic table to the chest, the chair, something doesn't seem right. And as you look around, you notice that the back room door is locked. Not broken, not ajar, but locked. You notice it right away.
Something's
Darla
locked.
will go over towards the door and attempt to open it.
As you try to pull open the door, I need each of you to roll me a perception check. Or at least both of you.
Because I have thieves.
Oh yeah, the door is still locked. Darla's just like pretty much doing the whole door jiggle thing, just, you know?
Perception.
Perception beam.
Higher cognitive thinking activated.
Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop
He
beep
was
boop
trying
beep
to
boop.
explain to me what I fucked up with noon, I think. But I'll just do a straight roll from where I used to do my stuff.
Okay. All right, that's good enough. Y'all do not hear a thing.
Excellent. That means it's prime for breaking in. Do you mind if I put the old razzle dazzle on it?
Go ahead, but be cautious.
Bada bing.
All right, as you use your thieves tool, the door opens.
I'm gonna pick that lock.
Do you push it open? I shouldn't have done the door noise beforehand.
Absolutely. And I stretch out my neck and peek in.
Right.
Glimpse. Oh dear.
As you as
Always roll with advantage.
as you guys peek in, the lacrium table is destroyed.
Oh.
The lacrium table that y'all once built several lacriums on, Darla.
Well, I built my first lacrium.
Mm-hmm. You see 2 lacriums on the table, still glowing ever so slightly.
Somewhere
Big
far away.
lacriums.
Somewhere far away, Slime Shady is depressed
Slime Sadie's doing what?
Don't worry about it.
Someone far away, Slim Shady's depressed.
Oh. Oh my god, he's just on this map somewhere, depressed. Guys, I don't think Toadie's here.
Yeah, I knew she would be here, but I thought that it would be nice to see if we could get something that would tell us about her.
Mm.
Okay.
Seems weak.
Can I investigate to see if that thing that I asked her to send off to Tootie actually got sent, or if it's still lying around here somewhere?
What was it that you sent? Because I forgot and I lost the paper.
It was a little accordion machine that played a song.
Oh. Yo, can you roll me a perception check real quick? Dalton, can you also roll me a perception check?
Fuck, that That's that thing that I'm not. I'm much better at investigating. Can I do a direct investigation?
Sure, if you want.
Thank you. That means I get a +7 instead of a +6.
So thank you, Eli, for telling me. All
Oh, my bean.
Well, hop on.
Okay, so as you guys are listening and investigating around, you hear the accordion machine go off in the back room.
Absolute 180-degree neck turn. His neck could have broken.
And you hear, "Oh, fiddlesticks!"
Dun 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 dun. Is there a door?
There is
Or am I
a
getting in here?
there. I didn't add a door, but it's like there is a broken knob and there is a door there. Would you like to just fling it open?
That shit's getting
Yeah.
slapped open immediately. I'm sure they're my way in there.
All right. As you shove your way in there, you see Tootie Meeps. Not Tootie Meeps. Moggy Meeps. Excuse me. Her granddaughter.
Moggy.
Oh, hello. How you been? Long time no
pretty
see.
horrible, but we're repairing the best we can.
Ye-
Oh dear, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing,
You-
Maggie dear?
You lot scared? What? No, I'm not. You lot scared the absolute shot out of me. I'm not gonna.
I just wanted to see
I-
what happened.
I didn't know what happened. I came to check on me, my mole, and I come in, and then I've been here for a few days just trying to investigate and figure out what's been going on. And I hear a strange noise at the front door, and so I come into the back and lock it. And I still hear noises, and well, I guess it was you lot. Cut.
Sorry, I've got sticky fingers.
I praise the traveller that I'm lucky. Could have been a lot worse.
Sorry, Moggy.
Suppose. Yeah, sorry.
We heard about the news, what had transpired, but I had to come here at least to see if it was true.
Well, I didn't know it myself, honestly. That old bat's kind of, well, I don't know if you've noticed, Darla, she's a bit hard to catch. I even,
How your grandmother used to be.
yeah, that's how all of us meeps are. Well, some of us anyway. Some of us are more talented than others. But that's not the point. I came here because she told me if anything ever happened, I needed to protect something. And I came to get it and hide it. But I was also told to give it to you in your care. So, and she,
In my care.
yep, in your care. I mean, at least that's what I was told. And it's what the note said. So, you know, in case of an emergency. And I think this might be a bit of an emergency if I do say so myself.
Well, what is it?
I'm not really all that sure. She told me to pretty much say, and included in the note, that you be in a safe area when you open it. So probably not out here. They've already hit us this far in the face side. They're probably liable to come back. That's why I was... Well, honestly, you two surprised me. Also, Zolly, thank you for the present. I probably shouldn't have been fiddling with it. Yeah,
Oh,
you,
it happens.
you see it kind of
Funny little thing.
attached to her side.
Oh,
It's great company when I'm out adventuring.
Well, I'm glad I wrote the song thinking of you.
You say kind. Such a pleasure.
Thank you. I'm known for that. Oh, but it's just really good to see you're okay, and I'm going in for the hug.
She will hug you back.
Oh, you're validated.
Here you go, Darla, and she gives you the small chest.
Small chest.
Yep, it's a small chest. Advise not to open it here. I will tell you what it is later in person.
I was just putting it down in my
Yeah,
notes.
because it's
Small
a
chest duty.
yep, it is a secret item.
A secret item.
It is a secret item. DM smile.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you lot, Mimi Mole's definitely not coming back for quite some time. If there's anything you can find to scrounge and use for your adventures, probably best to take it. There's a few lacriums lying around. Other than that, there's not really all that much I can do to help. She puts fingers together.
Oh, well, you've been more than enough. Thank you.
Don't really.
I'm at least gonna make this place look like it once was.
Well, that's kind of what I'm already doing.
Well, then we'll have to help you.
See, the bedroom looks fixed. I fixed the bed. And I fixed a table. And a few bookshelves in there. This is taking a few time.
Through the magic of the Zaibatsu sweet babies, we got you covered.
Wait, did somebody say the Zaipatsu zip? He doesn't say.
The Zaibatsu sweet
The
babies.
Zaipatsu people. He can't say it right.
Oh, he'll try. That's what matters. Don't suppose.
Oh, goodness. Yo, so what's up with the shiny things over there?
Yeah, Dollar's gonna go over there and look at the Lacriums.
Oh, shiny things.
I guess they got distracted by shiny things. That's part of being a Zaibatsu sweet baby. Monkey. I guess that's part of this for them.
Yep. That's no worries. Oh, I'm inside of you now.
Oh dear, that's very erotic. Please.
Well, you could move off of
Okay.
wide, wide. Grow. Bionk.
This
Squash.
not back a play of 5 feet.
Oh dear.
I
Oh dear.
have to find the thingamajig, the thingamaroo, the thingamaloo. Isn't that fun? So while I do that,
Oh, that was
Oh.
supposed to go there.
what?
It's gone.
But
You'll
you
never know.
you sent me thing and now I never know.
I'm just gonna post it in the Phaland instead. It was just a cute reaction thing
Uh,
I liked.
I can't
So I'm
believe
using
you.
it more often, and
I
you will see it when I'm disappointed at you guys.
Let me see
Damn.
here.
I see. We're gonna be seeing it more often now.
Oh, of course.
Let's see here. We've got this. I will post this in the Failand Crusaders. Oh my goodness, cute. So, this is one of the lacriums that you find, Darla.
Yo-ho.
It's the Shadow Step lacrium. And let me see. Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 pum. Alright. You find that one, and you find the other one is this. The Pharmacy Lacrium. Shadow Step Lacrium and the Pharmacy Lacrium. And that is the two Lacriums you find there. Okay? Squish.
Squish.
Squish. Alright, Eli, did you... Wait, you already did it, didn't you? Yeah, we already... Yeah. My brain's getting scrambled. Script scrambled. Alright, so I imagine you two and the cat are going to stay here for the week, fixing things and whatnot. And,
Yes, and I had to fix my own shit.
yep, you're going to be
Stuff I gotta
tinkering.
fix.
So, Zolly, throughout the week, if you want to go ahead and do that, I believe the same rules or properties apply. I could be
Two
wrong.
things I needed to fix were two Saiyan scouters. I had to fix those.
All right. Do you have any electrical components on you?
I think I have 3.
You have 3. Okay. It will cost the price of fixing those by quite a bit. So it will cost 100 for both. So you got 100. So it's a 50 for both, essentially. Sorry. My wording.
Gold?
Yeah, 50 gold for one, 50 gold for the other.
Wait, what am I paying for?
Essentially, you're paying for parts above
Can I
board.
use the tub of scrap metal that I have?
Oh, yeah, go for it. I forgot about that. You have a
Alright.
you have a bunch of scrap metal. I forgot about that.
I have a card of scrap metal.
Jeez, he's just going to scrap metal it out.
Alright, so we're gonna rig this bitch into functioning.
All right.
Cue the sound effect. I hope it works again.
I love that. Roll me some dice, you motherfucker.
Let's see what we got.
How about the who used the shadow step vacuum? Pharmacy. That one's a bit.
Interesting.
That's the first one.
All right. Well, that is successful.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, you got a green scouter fixed, my guy.
Green Scouter fixed. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Green Scouter. And now for the other one. But first.
I swear. That's so good. This is so good. All right, that one's successful as well. This one is a purple scouter.
Hell yeah.
Let me ask this, Ren.
Yo.
Pharmacy only works on allies. You can't use it on yourself, can you?
Let me we'd have to ask our other Lacrium expert, aka looks at Eli. So that's a little
It says ally.
okay. So only ally.
You won't be able to heal yourself. They have to be an ally.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know that I misread the wording sometimes. The last boss, I cry.
I don't know. I may keep it.
Cries in oil.
Cries in oil.
Because for some reason it seems like I'm the one having to do medicine checks on some people when they go down.
All right. So Zolly, you've gotten
Yeah.
those two things
The
fixed.
medic.
I have to then fix the Saiyan Scout. I have Saiyan armor to fix as well.
All right. I will allow it only because you're an artificer and this is more of an advanced armor set anyway.
So I get to fix it?
Yes, sir. With your scrap and
Alrighty.
whatnot.
Time to bust out the old 1-2 scrap and do. Where the fuck did my thingy go? There it is.
Ah, yes. Ye old duct tape.
All right, you just beat it. It takes you quite a while, Zolly. Like this is armor you're not used to. You're not used to seeing. You know, it's kind of weird.
Now it says monkey people are.
And you have,
Fail.
but you eventually get it looking pretty damn good.
I mean, its own little Sally Pottle flare. You know that bitch is tornado.
It looking, you got it zollied up. Drake, quick question. What is your AC? I can't remember what his AC is.
Oh, function.
He's dead. We killed him again.
Yeah, I'll be dead.
Can't believe we
His
killed
AC
him.
is 16.
16 right now. This would with the fixes is all he did. If Drake was to use this armor, it would give him a +1 extra, so it'd be 17.
It is 16.
Uh,
That's 17.
Zolly just fixed some armor and made it ornate as hell.
Yeah, basically, whenever Sally gets his hand on something, that bitch is gonna look like some Art Deco shit.
Yeah,
That's how he makes it look.
but he did fix it, so now if you wear that, it will be a 17 to your AC if he gives it to you.
If I give it to him.
If he gives it to you.
Quick question, DM.
Yes.
Since it's Saiyan armor, whenever he turns into monkey, will he still have that armor?
Hypothetically, he should.
Well, if you're thinking like with like Vegeta, for instance, when he still had his.
For transparency's sake and for my sanity's sake, because I have to write y'all's monsters half the time, I would say no because I would cry. However, it would turn his 12 AC into a 13 AC because I'm not a monster.
Okay. I just want to, you know.
Cries,
I might get one.
cries,
Sorry.
cries.
Sorry, Ren. I'm sorry, Ren.
Ethereal AC buff to the monkey.
Oh, that's That's loud as shit.
But yes, Sully. With that and your various amounts of scrap, I mean, you get this thing looking pretty nice. And then he took it.
Thank you.
Nikolai
That's my
takes the paper and he wiggles it out. He's like, "This is a pretty good picture." Puts it on the wall.
Ain't a good picture.
I got one more thing I had to make. Can I do it?
Yeah, go for it.
I have to take the. I think it was we had a frost wand.
Yeah.
I was gonna weaponize that bitch into a gun, so that we could use it.
All right. It's gonna be a bit difficult. And weaponize the frost one. Do you have the frost one's properties that I might look at, good sir?
I do not on hand.
Oh, shut
Somebody
up,
else
bitch.
had it.
I bet it was
While Zolly Bottle is doing stuff in there, I'm gonna be casting mending on Dollars.
Okay. Okay, so you're outside. This is what you're doing throughout the week, essentially. This is your first week, so don't worry about it, okay?
And I guess throughout the week, Darla will also go visit the village and check on some stuff there, and also go by the blacksmith.
Yep, I knew that was coming.
I don't know what the frost wand does.
Frost
Oh,
wand.
there is a wand of frost.
What do that do?
It expels.
Uh-huh, yep. From a ice storm, cones of cold,
On the wiki, I was too.
walls of ice. Oh my god.
We didn't actually. I did not have what it does. All I knew I was gonna make it into a gun. That's how it became in my possession. Was that our slime boy gave it to me and said, "Make this into a Glock," and I said, "You got it, King."
Alright, I have an idea on how I can make it work. If you're okay with that.
Yes.
The DC you have to beat is at least a 17. Because it's going to be
God
a
damn.
bit rough.
Zally Pile, don't spell me now. Come on, baby.
Do you like me
Don't
to...
disappoint.
Would you like me to aid you?
Little homeboy, if you would, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. He will help you. Actually, no, what? No. He will help you by giving you bardic inspiration. You get a 1d6 to this roll.
Alrighty, here it goes.
Ooh. Roll that 1d6. Gotta get above a 17. Bro, you're fucking kidding me. Okay, well, I like it better like that. Instead of me giving you advantage, I just gave you that, so.
Oh, you already know. More sound effects for the win.
Alright. So, after essentially spending a pretty rough day with this, trying to make this wand into a gun, you finally get the component stabilized, the crystal component that makes the frost happen and the ice happens. And you make it to where the ice can shoot out, and it can shoot up to 60 feet via blast, but it can also change to where it can do like almost like a flamethrower, a 15 by 15 foot cone. So it's a pistol blast, which recharges daily. You have 5 charges, and it will do 2d8 ice damage upon shooting.
Well, that's sexy.
And then of course it's a bonus action to change over to the frost flamethrower type of deal. It's like a flamethrower except frost. The benefits of this is it does 2d8 damage and also slows the enemy if they fail a dex save. So they lose like half of their movement speed. So.
Oh, now we're talking. Also, I hope magic's not like some sort of like respectable like life force thing, because I bastardized the fuck out of you.
Oh no, we figured you bastardized it. No worries.
Okay, as long as that doesn't send me to hell, I'm killing like magic fairies or some shit.
Somewhere Glory Blade is
I'm
shaking.
not the bad guy in Final Fantasy VII and a bastardizing man.
Yo,
That's the goal.
Zolly. The Fae Princess is shaking on Earth.
Oh, you're telling me I did some fucked up shit this day.
I'm joking. I'm joking. So Darla, as you go into the blacksmith, because I'm not gonna load you there.
Wait,
I was going to ask you.
I have one more question.
Yes,
Can the Blunderbur make snow cones?
of course.
Then Zally immediately is busting out the snow cones with the thing.
Hell yeah.
Dola's, I was going to ask you if you want me to roll mending throughout the week for
Uh,
the statue.
You ain't got to. The first week, you get it about halfway done.
Okay.
You've got legs standing in the waist, and you're lucky this is one of those statues where the penis is not represented.
Yeah.
That would have been awkward.
Well, you'd be like, why is there a third leg? Oh.
Throws it away.
No.
What was the abilities you asked for? Was it Radiant and Lightning?
Yeah.
All right.
Like a crackling red lightning.
All right. So, as you go to the blacksmith, the glory hammer. Oh, so what brings you back here, Darla? It's been quite a while.
Yes, it has been. I came to check on the village and also to see if you had my weapon reforged or fixed up.
Well, I do. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to save it as a gun lance. Sorry, lass. I was, however. Oh, where did she go? She's just. Oh, okay, she ran off. Uh,
You're not, we're at the blacksmith, but we're not.
yeah. You're doing theater of the mind. Was able to fix it for you. How much gold you got on you? Looks at you, Dalton. This is DM asking.
2 platinum and 94 gold pieces.
Damn, you be broke as hell.
Yeah,
That's broke as hell.
I only have 2,000 gold pieces on me. Wait, no.
What?
I forgot. Platinum is by 100, right?
Yeah.
I have 2,094.
Thank you, buddy. All right.
Wait, I only have 30
Get.
and 6 platinum. I'm poor as fuck too.
Okay. The repairs for this are about 1,500 gold.
Damn, she didn't take payment up front.
Listen, I didn't take payment up front, and also I wasn't able to save its original style. But I think you're going to like this as she brings out this massive two-handed blade, Darla, and as she brings it in front of her, like the blade is like bigger than your hammer. It's bigger than some blades you've seen, and she looks at you with a smirk.
Big as I am,
Yeah, it's pretty big.
because it's a great sword.
Yep. This right here, I've named it the Wyvern Song.
Wyverns.
The Wyvern Song does 1d12 slashing damage with 2d4
12 slash.
with 2d4 radiant and 1d6 lightning.
So is that 2d4 radiant?
2d4 radiant, 1d4 lightning.
Okay, 1d4.
Got it? All right. And as she puts it in front of her, you see the red, almost radiant lightning just sparking up it.
Ooh. You said 1d12, right?
1d12 is what its basic slashing damage does. Correct.
Okay, making sure.
Big weapon, big weapon,
Big weapon.
big weapon.
I very much appreciate it. I'll be sure to use her to great use.
I hope you do. The Wyvern Song is quite something. It's probably one of the most fascinating works I've ever done. I hope you enjoy it. Hope it does you well.
Like every swing you do with it, it's like a whistling song that follows with it.
When you swing it, Darla, what you hear, it's almost like a dragon. It's kind of like swooshing in the air and calling,
Ooh.
like a slight hum. Like,
It
If I had to show a direct representation of what I think it would look like, Dalton, I would say it would look kind of like this, but a bit more sharp anyway, and not as bulky. But of course, red as well, because that's your preference. Kind of looks like this.
I was making sure I got everything written down for that.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. And for now,
They also sell that harmonica. Well, no, not the harmonica. What was it called? Shit.
the kazoo, the runic kazoo.
The runic kazoo.
You never even blown in it once, have you?
I can't blow into it.
Damn.
I can attempt it if you want.
Okay, go ahead.
What am I rolling?
Yeah, just blow in it.
You can't produce wind.
I know. That's what I'm punking him.
Try.
You're wanting to sell it though?
Yeah, I'm thinking about selling it.
Okay.
You're gonna sell it and not give it to me. The audacity of this bitch.
It's worth 500.
All right. She will.
And you get like a beautiful musical artifact, and you're like, my friend that loves music that I just made go on a journey with me, or just sell it for a quick buck.
So you're selling it to the glory hammer, Dalton?
I guess if she'll take it.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. She gives you 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'm not broke.
She's like, so what is this supposed to be, eh?
As far as I know of, it's not necessarily magical, but the runes. But it was appraised for 500.
That was her blowing air in it. You hear a and you just hear as a little pig busts through the door. It has a crown on its head and looks upon her and walks to her side and lays down.
I'm naming it Wobbles.
Oh no, this ain't yours.
Dumbass.
You get punked, boy. It was a Monster Hunter reference all along. It's a pogey.
It's a pogey.
It's
You
already
could have
been
given it to
named
your
long
music
ago.
friend, and you chose.
It's in good hands.
She's like, well, I do like bacon.
No, don't kill the child. He has a crown.
Oh, good. Okay, and with that,
She's gonna kill the naked emperor.
all right, so I'm going to go back to you, Butters, as this is your final week before we actually continue any actual thing. So, for your final week, sir, and Drake, I suppose you guys are working together, yeah? Still? You still gonna help him mine?
Yeah,
Or is there something else y'all want to do?
I want to try to learn blacksmithing from my father.
Blacksmith.
That is essentially what Butters is doing. I will say this, Drake. You won't be able to learn flat out the abilities he's already learned.
Well, obviously not that. I just want to learn the craft.
Alright. Alright. Well, that's simple enough, Drake. That's simple enough.
We had an agreement. I would help him mine in efforts to teach me how to use blacksmithing.
Okay. And thus, now what? Butters? Yeah. What are you gonna do with your final week? You gonna keep making random stuff, or are you gonna do something else?
Anybody got some fucking requests? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep making random shit.
Same show
Might
tunes.
as well.
Okay.
Think show tunes? Nah, sorry.
Oh wait, I had I don't know if we went over this before, Butters, but the axe, the cold axe. I don't remember what we said we wanted to do with that.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, the one I have. Because I remember we talked about you taking the enchantment, but then we said something else and I don't remember it.
Fucking Winter's Howl.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want.
I don't remember what we said.
Are you going to use one of these days to remake the Misty Step sword into something else?
Yeah, we should probably do that as well.
I mean, depends what you want me to put it on. You gotta give me something. All I got is daggers, my guy. I could just make another weapon.
Well, you can make a new weapon. It just costs 5 material. Yeah.
You can make yourself some bitches.
Damn.
You know, I had to say it.
So you could
I
always
already did.
you could always spend half of the week to mine for more material if you
I got mine.
want,
Where
Butters.
is Naya?
I'm gonna spend half the week gathering materials, yes.
All right.
He yearns for the mines.
He yearns
Yeah,
for the
for the
mine.
material.
I need.
will keep track
Well,
of-
do you want to do 4 days or 3 days?
3 days.
2 days?
3.
3 days. Okay. Give me 3. All right. So we got 2 days for you, 3 days for him. Roll me your best ability score. Do it. I think we got a strength and we got a constitution from Butters, so that will be how many days you're in there. So
A save or normal roll?
it is not a save. Boy, I'm looking at you, Drake. Who's gonna save you from the mines, huh? Who gonna save you from them rocks, huh?
My strength.
All right. Just roll your strength, flat strength. Go for it.
Oh, come on. Why do you insist on fucking me today? Roll 20.
Okay, so Butters with 13, you get 1 material out of the mine, so it brings you up to 5. Plus, of course, remember you have the special one. All right, the 24 will give you 2 material, making your 5 into a 7. So you have 7 material, and you have a glistening material as per normal. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call that rare one a glistening material. Because it's just iron and ores, essentially.
It's just malachite iron.
Yeah. Here, Drake. You said for 3 days, right?
Yeah, I got it loading now.
I mean, I can
It's just...
roll it for you if you want.
Yeah.
1,
It just doesn't want me to roll today.
2, and 3. All right. So, Drake, for your 3 days that you're in there, you're able to get 2 material. You're able to get 2 more material. So, you got 4 material. On your last day, you break the vein. You completely deposit it. Break it into pieces, my guy.
Homeboy feasted.
So how many materials goes into certain things with blacksmithing again?
All right. So depending on what you're wanting to make, because it lowers the cost if you're trying to make certain things. If you have a weapon already, it lowers the cost expensively. For example, if you're wanting to make a dagger and you don't have a dagger, it's going to be 4 material with 250 gold.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the gold is essentially you buying more materials that you don't have on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to like stuff like a great axe or a great sword, that's going to be a lot more material. Like I'm talking like 8 material, or you can use a 1 good material plus like 2 or 3 others. But y'all currently have 1 good material because you got a nat 20 on one of your first rolls.
Is there a way to upgrade and improve weapons?
Dalton, I think so. You should be able to. Do what, Drake?
Is there a way to upgrade and or improve weapons?
You can. It's pricey and it's sometimes risky.
Okay.
It's kind of like also like for example, say with the Misty Step Sword, you can't add another element to the Misty Step Sword.
Yeah. Okay.
But for example, the Misty Step Sword did a lot less damage. But say you wanted to add the property to, like a Great Axe, for example, or an axe because it does like a 1d12. Yeah. Well, now you have a 1d12 axe that has the Misty Step ability. So.
Here, give up.
Okay. For first day, I will just make Wait, so how do you gain enchantments and stuff again? Or not enchantments, the
I either dismantle a weapon or I just make random shit.
Okay, so are you
Is
wanting?
there a way to
Are you?
replicate it?
You're wanting to replicate it? To replicate a weapon that you have to dismantle that weapon.
Okay.
That's why the Misty Step Sword no longer exists. He had to dismantle it. So he knows how to. Like if he wanted to, he could recreate that sword, and then he can now make a slew of other Misty Step based weapons if he wants, because now he knows how to do it.
Unfortunately, the original power of the Misty Step Sword is gone.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's 1d10 plus 2d4 full damage. Let's just go. Anyway.
I would like to.
Yeah, it did
Wait,
do
do
that, didn't
so-
it? That's sad. You lost an ability. It's kind of a loss. Anyway.
Father, I wish for a Misty Step Dagger.
You want a fucking dagger?
The way he said that, you want a fucking dagger.
Yes, I would like to fight bear.
Misty
You
Step
want-
Dagger, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness.
Please use the ring of protection.
God damn it, Dalton.
All right. So, would you like to?
Quite a little dagger you got there.
Oh my goodness. He came. He.
Cackling in the background.
Yeah, he came upstairs as y'all said that. Okay, so keep in mind this is 250 gold. Just flat out to do this to the dagger.
Okay.
And since he already knows it, it's not going to be a really hard DC to beat. He just has to really get above a 10.
And wants a
It
dagger.
will give you.
It's a good thing
I will
about knowing
give
it.
you 200 gold for dagger, Misty Step.
Alright. You need to teach them dagger. So be it.
And the idea of gold cost, guys, is just that's extra materials like you're putting in towards making it work.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, that's gonna work.
I'm giving him 200 gold.
You make that work. You have the 1d4 Misty Step dagger. That's so
Let's
sad.
go! I have the Misty Step still.
My lord.
I just have it now on my dagger rather than my sword.
It's sad that the Misty Step ability was taken
Mm-hmm.
without the rest of the buffs. In the story.
That's the gamba of it, my guy.
It is the game.
You want to? I would like to request one more Misty Step dagger.
What?
Ray, for my daughter.
That makes sense.
We need to make sure she gets out of combat if she ever gets to that point again.
All right, that's successful.
Again, there goes one.
Let's go.
Right. Remember, it still has the same amount of charges as it did as the sword. So
It was 3
What was
charges.
it, tier 3?
I believe it was 3.
I think it was 3. Yeah.
It's 3.
No, you get none. You all die. Meteors fall in the cabin. Anyway, I'm joking.
My campfire forge.
So is there anything else you guys are doing throughout the week, or y'all just vibing at this point? After
What was that? What was that? 3 days for me.
let's see, you did
Something like that.
you did 2 days in the mines, right?
2 days in the mines.
Yep, that would be 3 days all together right there.
Yep.
And I did
So you
my
have
3
two-
days in the mine.
Yep. So you both have 4 more days left.
I'm going to try to make that dagger.
Which one are you trying to make?
That expensive piece of shit.
Ah, the Thwain dagger.
Yes, the train dagger.
Yeah, the 2d4 radiant, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
All right. Let's see it.
Okay,
Damn,
cool.
you did it.
I know,
You did it.
I did it finally.
Yeah.
I still have 200 gold worth of scrap metal.
You
Can I use that to save some money?
yes, you can actually.
Cool.
That will lower it. That will lower it even less. So you won't spend but 100 gold using your scrap metal. So after working tirelessly on the Twain dagger, after failing the previous day, or the previous week, you decide, okay, maybe I need to take another crack at this. And it looks a bit bent. It looks kind of funny, but it's functional. It'll work.
Drake
I like the assumption that I've just been working on the same dagger over and over again.
You essentially have.
I mean, I should still have a few left, but whatever.
Drake's going to come in and hand him a cup of alcohol.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna need it after that fucking dagger.
You might want to. That seems like you might need a medical professional. I don't know much about this, but it seems a little slanted there, bud.
Alrighty.
Medical.
Alright, what would y'all like to do to finish off the rest of y'all's days here?
I'm gonna just spend the time just going and watching Ray train essentially.
Okay.
On the 4th day of the week, after everything, I'm gonna end up giving Ray the Misty Step dagger.
Okay. She has it.
So way she could practice with it while training.
Oh, what would it cost me to make a great sword?
Okay, how many materials do you have? Because I think you used only gold for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have
7 or
you have
include one?
you have 8 regular material and you have 1 supreme material.
8. God.
One of those is supreme. So
No.
normally if you're trying to make something bigger, it would cost a lot more. It'll cost a lot it'll cost you nothing if you use the supreme ore plus regular material. So it'll be like you use the supreme ore and then you use 3 material and it will cost nothing. It also lowers the DC of what you're trying to make. So because it being a easier to work with ore. So what are you trying to make?
Great sword.
Great sword? Okay. Damn, natural 20. Were you just making a great sword, or was there anything in particular you're adding to it?
I was gonna add the Twain.
Twain? Okay. Well, this becomes a 2d12 great sword with the Twain ability. I don't remember with the 2. What is it? It's normally 2d4, correct? Is it 2d4 radiant?
It was 1d4.
Is it 1d4? Oh, 1d4. Okay. Well, since you got... Yeah, it has radiant on it.
It was a +2 something.
Anyway, this will have a 2d6 radiant buff with it. So that's a big buff for that weapon. Mostly because you fucking crit on it, you bitch. As a matter of fact, you saved one material. Congratulations.
Fantastic. Every material counts.
This is like your masterpiece right here. If you had a brow to sweat from, you would wipe it off.
Damn, son.
The gods smile upon me this day.
I smile upon all of you. I don't know what you mean.
Others, right?
Yee.
No.
Delicious Darlet. Okay.
That's just so you know, something.
Alright. Alright, so Slime Shady, are you gonna rest the rest of the days, or you can keep going at it?
Take a day of rest. And I want to take the last day to mess with a couple more daggers.
Alright, so you're gonna randomize again?
Yep.
Alright, I'll be 50 gold unless you want to use one of your materials, which will cost only that.
I'll use a couple. I'll use some materials on.
Alright. For that random effect, let's go. Alright, that's successful and that's successful. Alright, we already had a 3. We already had a 3. Okay, we got a nat 20 and we got a 1. Okay. Let me get those for you. So for the 20, it's not a nat 20, by the way. It's just a 20. Like, this is just on a list. So sorry if that disappoints.
I created the top of the list.
A fate roll.
Kinda.
20 was the best ability on the list, instead of just being definitely not randomized.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna roll dice right now.
Oh my god.
You're gonna get a 1
He's going for it.
How low?
low.
Alright. So,
It's a 15.
so your first dagger is a dagger of lifesteal, which is the 20. When you hit an enemy with this dagger, you can take up to 2d4 HP from them. So they will lose that HP on top of it, and then you will gain that HP.
Nice.
Okay?
Very cool.
And the 1 is... It is a 1d4 ice damage. So you got a dagger of ice. All right. I believe that concludes that, yes?
Indeed.
All right. Xander looks at you, points at you, pokes you in the face.
Ow.
Nah.
You should say ow.
Falls off cliff.
What would you like to do for this week, young man?
Fall down the stairs, maybe.
I study stalagmiums and create.
All right. All right, all right, all right. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm panicking. This son of a bitch.
That tier 3 sub.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Is looking at Lacrium.
I'm broke.
Shit,
I say
I
I'm broke, but I'm pretty sure I still have more gold than at least 1 or 2 people.
I don't know where the Lacrium creation table is, Eli. Is that on a different thing? I lost my mind.
Creation table has to be there somewhere, damn it.
I'll send it.
You send it to the chat. I would appreciate it. Which is my bad. I thought I clicked on the right one. I don't think I did. Thank you. Ah! Ah! Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty.
You know that, Ren? I feel like Eli's your secretary at this point.
He pretty much is.
Based.
God plays favorites, what can I say? Anyway. Jesus. Alright. Okay, Eli. So you're just wanting to try to learn to make lacriums for the next week?
Yeah.
How many lacrium thingamajiggies do you have? Basises. Or did you ever pick up any?
I have a
Couple?
lacrium, empty lacrium.
Correct. Yes. So, you can make 2 if you want.
Trying to see how much I have 4.
You have 4. You can make 4. So you can make 2 a day. So you can make 2 today and you can make 2 tomorrow. If you're wanting to experiment with them.
Okay.
Remember that the DC starts out as 10, but the more you add, it does increase.
I know. I gotta see my knowledge.
Me and him are both looking at the same table. This is scary. I'm gonna cry.
I only got tier 1, no proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
No proficiency bonus.
Tier 1. He's a tier 1 sub, what can I say? Oh.
Cringe.
I haven't been making them. You don't get proficiency bonus either.
I like that I could hear him from the other room and on my mic. It's amazing.
Because I did so well on my first one, I got proficiency bonus 1.
Ah, what you looking at there, buddy?
Alright.
You want to add reach?
How'd you know I was looking at boobs? I mean, what?
I mean, listen,
You better not be staring
Ah.
at Carlos.
Alex, I'd be looking at my boobs if I had them as well.
Damn,
Oh wait, I do.
damn.
Vivi made me a model. I have boobs.
What a voracious dub.
Zolly, you better
Yeah.
start looking at, boobs.
You know damn well I'm looking at boobs.
Alright. Yeah, I'll be making impaling 1.
Okay.
How much does it add? I gotta get 12.
Do what?
I gotta get 12.
This is correct. So roll me the dice with no precision to see if you can get 12. That's some bullshit. Anyway,
Exactly 12.
yeah, you got exactly 12. As you're working with the lacrium, it turns to a darkened orange color. Congratulations. Piercing will deal additional 2 damage. You did it.
Yeah.
Piercing lacrium. It's the pissing lacrium.
It's
The
the
piss lacrium.
Yeah, they never.
Your opponent can piss themselves.
Finally, a lacrium I can get behind. Alright, Eli, what is your next lacrium you wish to try to do in the creation
I'll be
table?
making impaling 1 again.
Another impaling one. You're just going for it again? Okay.
Yeah.
Try it again. Ah, you did it. 2 impalings. Blah, blah, blah. What would you like to try next? Mm-hmm.
Cancel lacrium. Give your opponent cancel.
You write a twit. You write a twit longer about. Jesus. Anyway.
Imagine being like in like 80 to 40 years you're fucked and then dying.
Up. Minor element? Ooh.
Yes.
What kind of element do you want?
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've made this, but would Divine and Void be available in Tier 1?
I cannot continue to
Make like some custom ones here.
Wait, is tier okay, yeah, it requires tier 1. Gal. Yeah, divine would pretty much be radiant essentially. And void would essentially be shadow in my world. So yeah, those both are on the table. Just remember, divine is essentially radiant, void is essentially shadow.
I'll just rechange them.
Yeah, it's all good, buddy.
Alright, I'll be making a shadow one.
Okay.
13.
He's going to make the ultimate life form. Beam big. The lacrium cracks into pieces as you're trying to harness the power of the Shadow Veil.
I'll try again.
Do it this time with passion. Oh my god.
Damn.
You try yet again breaking your final lacrium. It breaks into shadowy pieces. Oh my god. The Shadow Veil. The Shadow Veil is too powerful.
Alright, so what would be my new progress into his black stuff?
Let's see. What was your previous progress?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10? Let's see here. That would put you 8 out of 10. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I believe so. I believe that's how we have it. I think that's how we had initially done it.
I don't remember.
I don't either. It's been so long.
I get to 10, I get to the next level.
Yep. Okie dokie. Does that do it for you, Zener?
Yeah, and I'll just read up on it and
Okay.
try to get more knowledge.
Knowledge. Okay. And with that, before I go back to Darla and Xander, who are still in Darla's rest. Darla and Zali.
I'm over there now. I think it's fun.
Throughout the week, Zalpep will get up and he will begin to walk towards Haru. Yeah, Haru, I need help finding help. Sure, yes. I will do my best. And what happens, because I was told to do this, and whatever happens, he said, happens. So, Zalpep spends the majority of the 2 weeks looking, prodding, and trying to find a solution to his death. Upon traveling throughout the Fayside, Haru takes him to an area that she has researched, which is a blackened stain on the Fayside, where the Shadow Veil once breached through the material veil. And upon it, there is a ghastly, ghostly figure stuck to a tree. And no, he is not that skeleton. That is not Xander's skeleton. Ignore him. Put that there for decoration.
Is it Jesus Christ? Is he nailed to the tree? In a cross formation?
There is this guy who is bound to the tree. Haru essentially explains that this is a lich from old who should be able, if he wants to, make a pact with the lich to prolong his life. Zalpep will walk up and he will begin to do this. Let's see here. Watch me find it. Doopy doopy doop. What the fuck?
Shit.
I was watching the video that they
That-
have given a twist to Lacriums. Well, not Lacriums, to Liches. I'll have to tell y'all about it after.
Hang on. Let me make sure.
It seemed very interesting.
Giving them double D's instead of double D's. Is that what it was?
No, you know how Liches have to have a, what is
Take
it
this.
called? Something that holds their soul to it.
So, Zalpep spends the majority of the time trying to convey with the patron to make a pact with him. He seems to be making success, to be honest. But as the game per se, boop. Do that one more time. Damn, he's spitting bars. That's so awkward.
He's one with nature.
He is. However, I have to do that with a disadvantage. For very specific reasons. Okie doke. Betrayed. So essentially, his first check was with advantage. I just forgot to roll it with advantage, which is why there's two 18s. And that was to speak to the creature and try to get its favor. However, upon trying to convey his whims and woes to this entity, to this lich of old, he does not succeed in fully conveying it in a very Zalpep Deathcap way, as you see, and this is at the 2-week mark. Haru will watch as his skin goes gray and he slowly passes out. Zalpep Deathcap is dead from the campaign. You cannot eat him. Haru will take Zalpep back and she will bury him.
With the fungi people.
She will bury him in the face side. So yeah, that's how that happened.
He became one with nature.
So so above board, this is it's kind of what I was told to a certain extent, to see if he would live or die. I told him that the first roll would be with advantage, which was real good. And he said if the next roll after that's real bad, he said just go ahead and do disadvantage and see what happens. And so yeah, so he does not make it. Zalpep Deathcap is officially dead.
We're gonna have to go kill that tree leech now.
Why? He's done nothing wrong to you.
He didn't accept him.
He was a bit of a bitch.
Alright, so Darla and Zollypottle.
Good brew.
Darla and Zollypottle Zatu.
I mean, Darla liked it. So did Nikolai.
So it is y'all's final week here. If there's anything Darla.
It feels so good to actually be able to stretch a little bit more than I used to.
Zollipodle, you see Darla in not so heavy armors.
Some fine clothes.
Yeah.
Well, you're telling me that's in clothes, not armor anymore?
Yep. Throughout the week, Darla took a short rest to do a 1 hour long ritual that allowed her to transfer her soul into her fine clothes. But she'll do the ritual again when we head back.
Sally attempts to pick her up.
You what?
You heard me.
You what?
I go to pick you up.
Take me up.
Pick you up.
Yes.
Pick you up.
Pick me up.
Do you allow Zollipodle to pick you up?
I think Darla is a lot bigger than Zollipodle.
Yeah, but you're ethereal. And you're no longer armored.
Can you even do that?
I mean, unless you're opposing.
I'll attempt to oppose.
All right, I need strength checks from both of you.
Oh, I don't have my anchor arms anymore.
You don't have your Rigby arms.
I don't have my Rigby arms.
Now I get advantage to strength checks.
Oh
That's so
my
absurd.
God! What? With the power,
Prevails.
with the power of Brock.
No!
I just met it.
Oh my God, that's a crit though.
Roll off no advantage. Just a straight 20. No modifier.
Hey yo.
Okay, you succeeded.
All right. So, yeah, Drake.
I gotta go.
I still win.
Okay,
You still win, but still.
be safe, bud.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I heard you. I said be safe.
Bye-bye, have fun.
Adios. Fare thee well, travelers.
Safe travels. Yeah. So Darla, for the first time probably in your whole life since your father was alive, a man has picked you up off your feet.
If I had feet.
If you had them.
You're so light now. You're so small.
She is like bigger than you. She is like here. This is like a tiny dwarf picking up a big orc. This is comparison. She's huge, dude.
She's 6 foot. But she's 6 foot and fit.
Wait, I'm 6 foot.
Oh my God. You are?
Zach's tall.
Holy shit.
How short did you think he was?
I don't know. The hunchback throws me off.
Something? I think it's the hunch of.
Do I have his height written anywhere?
I don't know. I don't think it's ever been discussed. Honestly.
I mean, I have the data on their characters.
I think it's because of the way your character's head to shoulder looks. Like he looks kind of hunched. Is why I've always thought he was like 5 foot something.
Yep, I said they can range anywhere from 4 to 7 feet tall, and I'm pretty sure he's like 6 foot.
All
Or
right.
5'10".
Well, she's really thick and big.
That's a good flavor to describe this.
And by thick, I mean like muscle thick.
Thick.
There ain't no fat on those muscles.
That's muscle.
Where'd all the metal go? You just kinda naked now.
I'm wearing clothes still.
Well, yeah, but this isn't what I normally see you with. You're usually like a walking, talking piece of armor, and not this.
Well, I'm going to go train a bit, so being able to move about a little bit more will give me more of a perspective to move about if need be.
You're so light. As he just continues to like just up and down with his hand, just like wow.
Whoa! Wait, you're going to train? Yo, should we go train too, or should we stay here and fix things? I became wide.
If you want to, you can join. I know a special spot that my father used to take me and my brother to train, but more or less it was for me to train and my brother to work on inventions.
Ooh. Wait, so does that mean like Zollipodle's your brother? Well, he works on inventions, points at Zolly.
It's true, I do that. He is correct about that.
Maybe you'll get some good ideas, Zolly.
In the meantime, I asked
I
Miss Boyhammer
could.
to shine and fix my armor up a bit to make it look a little more pristine.
Now that being said, I am also planning on putting the moves on a Loki here. I whispered it telekinetically. I didn't. You wouldn't have
Blush.
heard.
Goblin blush.
Don't worry about that, Zolly.
Is this one of those moments where you're just like the animes where you grab him and drag him?
You could hear it. No.
But only
Zolly, if I may ask, when Miss Boyhammer gets done with my armor, could you possibly put some lacquer slots on it?
You got it, ma'am.
At least maybe 2.
ooh, it's gonna be rough.
That's hard to do. We'll see.
Alright.
I'll do my damnedest.
Dolo will start making our way to the training spot. There's also there's a pond out there as well. I'm
Wait.
gonna try out some fishing.
Wait,
And maybe some cooking.
this fish?
Yes.
Uh,
Tons of fish there.
Nikolai runs up to Zolly and grabs him by his poncho and shakes him back and forth. We gotta go! There's fish there!
Why is fish such something that's important? Why?
Listen, I really want fish, Zolly Paddle. I need the fish. We need it. It'll save our lives one day. I promise.
You're right.
And I wouldn't mind trying my hand at some of the cooking stuff too.
Also,
Let alone, seeing if I can attempt to eat somehow.
you know, you could also always ask Meeps to come with us, right? Like, that's always an option.
Yeah.
He has been cooped up in here, you know, like for a week. Zolly?
You didn't say you had to be here.
Wait, what?
You could have done whatever you wanted.
Dolo just goes
I'm
up to Zolly
I'm
and
very
grabs him.
confused.
Are
Where are
you
we going?
cruising?
Confused cat noises.
Where are you? I know I'm asking you first. Where are you taking me?
There's a place where we can fish. There's a place where Dollar can beat up things. There's a place where you can.
There's an area, or should be, if I remember, where you can work on some inventions if you want.
But I could do that here.
But
Well, also,
He's right, you know.
also, telekinetically, while also putting the moves on both.
Dolo grabs you by your crest and says, "Come
Oh,
on."
that hurts. That gives me a head case. No.
All right, looks like we're going without Meeps.
Bye, Miss Beeps. Do you want to join? We're gonna go fishing.
All right, yeah, I'll come. And she's coming to.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, make the formation, the square formation. I understand.
So,
All right.
Nikolai, tell me, do you like freshwater or saltwater fish?
Honestly, saltwater's got big fish, but I don't know. They're a bit scary.
Well, in this area that we're going, when I was much younger, the water in this area both connects with freshwater and saltwater.
What?
So, just to pause before the rest of the party here. Oh, where did y'all go?
We all died already.
I pasted y'all, but I don't see y'all. Hang on one second. I gotta.
The war changed us.
The war changed you. One second. I'm having some map problems. I'm gonna throw you guys back over there. That's not right.
Did it put us underneath the map?
That's not right. No, it's not that. I copied y'all over. It's just being a butt.
Oh.
And now it's acting dumb. The dumb. Like, it's one of those moments where I fixed this problem and then, like, now the problem's reoccurred.
Yo, y'all want some jockey? Or was that a bad
I would.
joke?
I could fuck up. some
Alright,
people.
so when you guys come over here, you're gonna have to probably kiss, yeah. Let me copy y'all again. Something didn't
Yeah,
go
copy.
right. Copy. Let me see if I can get y'all pasted properly this time. There we go. Okay, I got it fixed. Sorry about that. Having a
Some
bit of
crimes can never be forgiven.
boop. All right. So, mostly for Darla. Darla, as you walk forward, it's almost like a haze. You're looking through. What is the pink tinted glasses? Rose tinted glasses?
I guess.
What?
So,
Yes.
Darla's pretty much having an episode right now. Zolly. She almost looks as if she's in a trance.
Nostalgia?
Indeed. As Darla and only Darla, you see a young boy at the side of the beach.
Well, I can't remember his name. What we called him?
I don't remember either. Yo, man, it's Drask. Look at him.
He's chuffed. Oh wow, this thing we really do just dead ass get both fish.
So Darla, you see young Drask, sitting there.
Hey, Drax, what are you up to?
I'm sitting here thinking of stuff to do, and you see him sketching in his notebook, writing down ideas, and plans on what he wants to do. Is Dad making you train again, or are you coming to fish?
Well, I kind of just walked away from training for a bit since he stepped out
Darla,
to relax a little bit.
Darla, as you sit down in the sand, you realize that you're a lot smaller, and your skin is no longer green.
Hey yo.
You look of that of your younger self. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can catch a big fish, yeah?
Maybe so.
That'd be
I could
pretty
at least
cool.
attempt it. What are you writing down in your book?
You see a sketched out picture of a a trebuchet.
Real little trebuchet.
It's like a
It's unique.
yeah. It's
So you
supposed to
weren't trying
sling
to make
rocks.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad said I'm not strong, so I have to be book strong and smart strong. So that's what I'm gonna do.
There's always different types of strength for helping out people out there, rather it be muscle or brains.
Yeah, but you could break a tree in half. I seen you. It's crazy.
Well, if it wasn't for a good blacksmith forging the weapon for me to use.
No. I bet you could do it. You could do it with your hands. Dad said you could.
I think that would have helped me.
If Dad can do it with his hands, you can do it with yours.
But Dad is jacked.
Nikolai, what is she talking about?
Yeah, to you, Zolly, I'll explain what you actually see here in a minute. But Darla does seem to be talking to almost nothing. So Darla, About the time you and your brother are laughing and having a good time. What was your father's name? Was it Draven?
Daddy.
I thought it was Drax.
Is it Drax?
It was Drax.
Oh shit. So he might be Draven.
Okay, that one.
I think that's who it is. Draven and then Drask. Okay. All right.
Bro, your dad's the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
You
Uh,
know how you
His
can
name is
see right
Drax.
through him.
Yo.
The one from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Drax. So
He doesn't exist, bro. He's invisible all the time.
Darla, you hear from the side. Darla, get over here. It's time to train again. What are you doing off over there, kid?
I was just taking a break. I wanted to see what Draven was doing.
This is what he looks like, by the way, Zully.
Wait, who?
This is Darla's dad.
He's that big?
He's thick.
He's huge.
Well, he's not. He's like this big via map, but like
About 7 foot.
he's a tall individual.
Man looks like fucking Leo Whitefang.
Here, I can actually. There you go. Look, now he's bigger.
Thank you. Now he's big.
Come on, kid. Listen, I know you want to mess with Draven and see what he's doing, but you gotta protect the place. I can't.
Fine.
Ah.
Walks over to her training sword, her first sword.
Now pick it up.
And starts slashing at the training dummies and repeating like set rules that her dad has given her.
Atta girl.
Like rule number 8: sometimes a chest is a chest, and sometimes it's not.
I nearly lost my hand. Now I want you to take that sword and swing it at me.
But why?
I'm gonna show you how to block it.
Alright. What would Dollar's strength modifier have been at this time?
Roll me a 1d20 plus 2. Damn. You hit him. However, you see him parry it with his chesticles. Congratulations.
Damn.
He breaks the training sword in half. Oh, sorry. Done it again. Don't worry. He puts a hearty slam on your back as you look off towards your brother, scribbling down. But Darla, this is only what you remember as everything slowly starts to fade. And Zolly, this whole time, this is what y'all have seen. This is what you've seen from the start, Zolly.
Damn. This is not a good fishing spot.
Yeah,
She's not the okie dokie.
I thought there was fish here, Darla. What the fuck?
Dada, there's a fuck ton of pipes here.
Does Dollar come back to reality?
Yes, you snap back after your party finally speaking up. You kind of come to as your father and your brother fade and the past fades from your memory. And you see the training area for what it is. And you see everything else.
Is there even life in the water? Is that even... Oh, Christ. No. Question.
Mm-hmm.
These splotches are oil and shit, right? Or is that foliage?
That is foliage. Those plants are like super grown.
This place changed a lot since I was much younger.
Some places you step in, Darla. Or, well, I guess Zolly and Nikolai step in. It's like the ground is crumbling below you, and just pieces are breaking off.
This place doesn't feel good at all.
Dollar looks over at the machine that's in the middle of the lake and goes up to it.
Well, that thing looks weird.
Oh Christ, the water.
I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna sit back over
I'm
here.
sampling water.
Roll me a sample.
I don't know what to roll for that.
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, thank Christ, I'm good at those.
The left side should be fresh water. while the right side should be salt water.
Thank God, as all should be.
All right. Zalipodal Zatu. The water is the equivalent of an aqueduct, if you know what that is.
Yes.
All right. It seems stable though. It seems like there is fish in this side of the water. It just seems like this machine, as you're checking this side of the water and you go to the other side and you're like, okay, this side's more salty, the other side's more fresh. It seems whatever this machine's doing is honestly just helping fresh water kind of be preserved. It's not harming the fish. The fish, you can see below this machine, there's actually almost like a dam system, but where the fish can go in and out safely. And if you come over here, where Darla is, as you press down on the lever, fresh water comes out of the machine
Oh, fuck.
into a waiting canister.
Is there any inscriptions on the machine anywhere?
On the
What origins it may have?
this is one of the last inventions. You'll find it engraved. The last invention of the great Draven, inspired by his sister, Darla. It's very faded and kind of almost mossed over, but it's there.
The Draven made this.
Yeah, but like, why is the ground all fucked up?
Nikolai.
Why? It's true.
Language, mister.
But the ground looks all weird.
Now, Darla, why is the ground fucked?
Zolly Puddle, what do you mean? Why you get to say it, but I don't get to say it?
I heard you say it, and it's still got a mind part.
Well, if you thought it and I thought it.
Well, we're not supposed to swear. It's me. We don't want to say that in public.
Looking around.
There's a lady here. We don't want to say mean things in front of the lady.
So, alright, boys, why is the ground fucked up?
Okay, well, you know what?
Darla looking around and seeing how
Oh, God.
the voyage has gotten in some of the water. If I had to guess, this since this place hasn't been visited in so long, that it's just fell into what nature had intended for it.
Here goes the map. Map is gone.
The map is
Well,
gone.
Like I said, this was more or less a secret area that my father took me and my brother to when we were younger. So I wouldn't guess that much of anyone came out this way, unless they were more or less more into our family, if I had to guess.
Gotcha. Uh-huh.
Well, not gonna lie, it's not an awful place. A bit grown up, maybe. Looks like nature really took it back, though.
Indeed. But the fish, they're looking over at the water. Look like they're happy.
Yeah, you can still see fish in the water if you guys look.
As long as the water's okay.
Yeah, this is probably some really healthy water, dude.
I'm gonna give another slurp.
That's some good shit right there.
That's
Yes.
shit.
Soup.
Well, I
Sally
think
Plus.
I'm going to get started with some training, and afterwards I'll try to do some fishing and cooking.
You know, I think that's a good idea.
Alright, you have fun training. I'm gonna sit over here and I'm gonna read a book.
You don't want to fish?
Oh, I don't know how to fish. That's not really my forte.
You're in luck. We'll teach you.
I'm not in the learning mood of fishing. I got this book here I haven't finished reading.
Okay. Zali's a little sad.
Don't be upset. Wait, I don't mean to upset you. Oh jeez. Okay, I'll.
If you want to read the book, that's
No,
okay.
no. She puts the
Yeah,
book.
not feeling.
She puts the book on her side belt, and she comes over. I'll fish with you. She looks at the bait and kind of like makes a face.
What's wrong with the bait?
It's just a little guy.
We don't have to use it. We could use a lure if you'd prefer.
Zolly picks up a crab off.
Oh my god. Hold on, are you a vegetarian?
What? No. Just, he's a little wormy dude. I don't want to upset his flow.
We won't eat the worm. We can use other bait.
Dalton, what do you roll for?
Small fish.
Dollar's investigating to see if there was any like tools left behind by old Ruddle. Or like Zolly thought of to use.
You don't find a whole lot. You do find.
Investigation, not perception.
Oh, did you roll perception?
No, I rolled investigation. I
That.
don't have anything added to my inspection.
With that, you do find one of Draven's old books about the properties of like various different sketches and ideas of this very machine here to purify water.
Hey, Zolly?
It could potentially help an inspiring inventor who's trying to
I'll waddle on
fix
over
a
and
fix a
Moxie,
water
what's
problem.
up?
Oh my goodness. He looks at you.
I told you my brother was it more or less a great inventor.
Yes.
Well, this is one of his books. Dollar handed it to him. From what hell it does show the machine here in it a bit. You might be able to use it to help you somehow. I'm not.
Sounds good.
Of course, my strengths are in inventions, as you can tell. I'm more or less,
Yes.
more of a broad. She like kind of holds up her arm, like flexing a muscle.
A titan.
So Zolly, with this book, it doesn't flat out give like some of it is very worn, and you're going to have to put pieces together. But you believe with this knowledge that you've gotten, you might be able to recreate something similar, if not on a smaller scale, and just as effective.
If I was any more fucked up, Darla, this would give me a boner. But I'm not.
Be a good
This-
thing.
This is one of the greatest discoveries. I can fix so much. Oh my god. Back home. I can fix shit.
All right, I'm gonna go train now.
Well, you do that, and I'm going to fish and read a book.
I'm
Do we have
gonna sit here.
lures?
Check the camp. There might be some.
Do we have tackle box? Do we have tackle box?
Yeah, you'll find a tackle box.
Fuck yeah. I mean, heck yeah.
I mean, wait, Franklin, yeah.
That works for me. Fudge ruffers, yeah.
All you had to do was follow the damn train.
Okay. All right. So Nikolai is going to try to fish.
You will also fish. And I will get a tackle and lure for Mogi.
Oh my goodness, poor Moggy Meeps.
Remember, there was both fresh and saltwater.
Right.
Is she that hostile to fishing?
She doesn't like the idea of baiting up worms. That's just it.
Tackle.
Yeah. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Don't worry. So Nikolai, he's going to roll twice here. He's gonna he can do it twice a day here. See what he get. Damn, boy, be good at fishing. Yo, Zolly, you see Nikolai like effortlessly bait, whoop, he throws it out there, and he catches him a carp. He reels in this carp.
Go.
He got
That's
it.
my boy.
He got him a good old, about 1.5 foot carp. He happy about that. You
Quality.
and you see him. Okay. Now that I got the lake source, I'm gonna run over to the ocean side, and he runs off.
Oh, let's go.
You see him. Take the rod, and it's like he's doing some fly fishing, dude.
This
And
is crazy. I
it-
didn't know he was this good.
He lands it into the water, and you just see him. Oh, I'm struggling, and he's going to.
Oh, can I help?
Yeah, you want to come over and help him?
Yes,
Come over and give me a strength check as you're pulling on him. And he is going to... He's going to roll a dex check. Alright. He's reeling it on in. So this is a bigger one. He just happened to get the score.
Was this a freaking dragon?
And you're able to hold him down. And you see him pull out this massive swordfish. It's like bigger than him.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're eating good tonight. Yeah, Dalton, it essentially is.
We are. We are going to be living
Oh,
free.
oh, hell yeah. You see him take it, and he's like... he's like, okay. He takes out, like, one of the tools, and he takes this rope, and he puts it through the gill, and he loops it back through, and he puts it to the pike, and he puts it in the ground. Like, he comes up here, he puts it into the dirt, and he makes sure there's enough slack for the swordfish to be in the water for now. And he does the same with the carp.
Dang, so we're not just ripping them out, dropping them.
Yep. He ain't just letting them, like, die. They're still in the water. That's an actual thing, by the way. That's a thing fishermen do.
I don't doubt it.
Something our parents has taught us to.
Yeah.
So
We-
if you look beyond the foliage in the water, you can actually see little cave systems that lead where the fish come and go.
Oh shit, oh god. Why
Yeah.
yeah. Be a little hover booties, so I'll just float on over by and just...
Like the cave system's right there with the salt water, and over here it's right there with
Oh, I
the fresh
see.
water.
These are some funny looking plants. These Colin, where you're from?
This is...
I'm not sure.
These plants are actually coral that are extending throughout the water. They're, like, growing now.
Yeah.
It wasn't that big when I was young.
And the other ones on the other side is more of a fungal lily.
Might make for some good ingredients or something.
Rocks. They're rocks.
Not the fungi lilies.
The
You know,
fung...
coral?
No, he's talking about over here.
Oh.
Those are...
Oh.
You're on the coral. This is some fungal lilies.
Mushroom.
I'm not sure if they'll make you high or not, though.
Mushrooms aren't really my cup of tea anyways.
As you look down below, Zolly, you see like these turtles, and that this fungus is actually growing from the backs of turtles.
What the fuck?
What?
They're eating off of the bottom of the, like, they're eating the algae and the various, like, small fish that come by.
That's just crazy. I ain't gonna lie though. I think that my use of mushrooms feels kind of weird if I were to do it. Given, you know.
Alright. Well, I suppose I'm gonna do this then, aren't I?
Got this, Bogey.
Zolpet might like some of the mushrooms. We can bring some back for him.
Right.
You know, that's a really good idea, actually.
Oh.
Maybe we should sample them.
Alright,
Hey, it makes sense,
So-
right?
so, both times, with Meeps, she catches 2 red snappers.
Hey, yo, nice.
I
Snappers are good.
I suppose I did it. Why are you flying up there? I thought you were fishing.
Well, I was collecting things for a friend. It's important to look after them.
Alright.
Always fly fishing.
Zolly looks up, he's like, I'm gonna get a net, I'm gonna fly over, put it in the water.
But where's the fun in that?
Jeez.
You get a spear,
Right.
float over the fish.
So, Zolly,
Oh, I can just shoot them, actually. I do have a gun.
yo, Zolly, roll your
Right, fishing?
roll your highest score 2 times.
Tank the water.
Depending on what side you pick, depends on what type of fish you get.
My highest, stat.
Yeah,
So, okay.
yep,
Twice?
yep. Alright, with a 16, you get a red snapper as well. But with the 19, you go ahead and roll me one more time. You got a little bit of a bigger one on the second cast.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I got you. Nikolai is holding on to your side. He's like, okay, just bring it on in. you expertly at an angle, you bring it in, and you bring in this big mud cat. It's a catfish. He's just, yeah, he's a mud cat. He's real muddy looking.
You would go down in the water and like fish with your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen. I would be fun.
Nikolai walks up. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you an ancient technique. You boys ever heard of noodling? His accent changes. He grows like really thick arms and puts it in the mouth of the cat.
Honestly,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I don't think it's the first time you've mentioned doodling.
Yep. You boys ever heard of noodling?
Nikolai goes in the water, comes back out, half his body's eaten by
Yo. All right. So Darla, after training for so long, feel pretty good about yourself. Do you wanna?
Yeah. We'll try the fish.
All right. Going for that seafood, aren't you? You want the seafood option?
Yeah.
Okay. Boom! Yo! Look at him go. Look at him go. Bro, you got some. The first. Let's see here. You have caught. Sashimi. Sashimi. You've caught 2 sashimis.
Sashimis.
Caught 2 different sashimis, my guy. You can.
I don't know how to spell
Sashimi. Sashimi mo.
Oh, with an H.
Mo ki po ti to to. Ti tai ku tu ki pu pu. Pee pee poo poo. Yo, Vivi. Oh my god.
He's dead.
I thought every time I think I heard her earlier. Fuck. Feels bad. Alright. So, Darla, you said you wanted to do some cooking, yeah?
Yeah, training, fishing, and cooking.
So, here's how cooking works, bud. Ah, she's snoring. Aww.
Oh, she's sleeping.
She's sleeping. So, depending on what you want to do, Darla, are you wanting to experiment with the food, or are you wanting to make something familiar? If you experiment with the food, you can make a random effect ability, much like with blacksmithing, but with food, so you can get various buffs for the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna experiment.
Alright,
Might as well.
this will cost 50 gold with whatever you're cooking with.
Both my sashimis.
Okay, both your sashimis, okay. And 50 gold. Alrighty. Roll.
And a blue mushroom.
And a blue mushroom.
Because apparently I have a blue mushroom.
Alright. Roll me your highest score with advantage. Which I believe is your strength, correct?
Yep.
Because you had extra ingredients.
I'm taking the nat 20.
Damn right you will. Alright.
What's the highest tier of seafood?
Alright, Darla. This meal is quite the hearty feast. You have created a hearty sushi meal. You were made several like little sushi bits out of it. Some cold, some kind of crisp on the side. Looking pretty good. With a side of a mushroom. Mushroom.
Are we gonna get high?
And what this does is this will give 10 temporary hit points to each of the party members throughout the day.
Now that is sexy. How do the mushrooms taste? That's the really important question.
They taste pretty good. Kind of moist, a bit squishy, but ultimately good.
That umami?
I mean, it honestly it makes your mouth water. It's kind of good.
Damn, actually, I think that this would be pretty good. We should take this to... Yeah, definitely would like this.
So, Darla, write down that if you have a thing, you now can do a hearty meal. So, if you create a meal in the future, you know how to make it give your party temporary HP. There's some pretty busted ones in here.
Didn't even use any dairies.
Hearty meal. Make
Yo, yo, yo. You can also name the mills whatever you want. Hmm.
And call this one the Blooms.
The blooms.
The beads.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm stuffed.
Blooms.
Should I like turn the rest of this into rations for now?
I don't see why not, pal. Sure.
Oh wait, I got a great idea. Yo, Zolly, hold the bag of holding. I'm going in.
Hop on in, little buddy.
All right, he goes into the bag of holding. He comes back out. Okay, he's wet. He's like, I got him in an aquarium. We're good.
Wait, what?
A little aquarium, at least for the saltwater fish. I put the other ones out in the little lake area.
You know, that's a good idea. Hey, we can always cook them up later.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
Good for you, Mogi?
Oh, yes. If this smells absolutely scrumptious. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Get
of
a
course,
fish
yes,
farm
sweetheart.
going on
We
with a
always
bag of
do, yeah.
holding.
Basically.
It was nice
Maybe.
for you to come out here with us too, Miss Meeps.
Yes. If you get the chance to get my grandma, I'd appreciate it. Yeah.
Of course.
Trust me,
Scouts honor.
we will get Tootie back. I wouldn't want her to be around that monster.
I don't know what he's doing. That king's always been a bit weird, but
If it's anything, it's no good.
yeah.
He is the one who killed my father after all.
Ah, that was way before my time. I mean, personally, he's been passive for years. I don't know why he's been so, I don't know, headstrong lately. Not the right word I'd use for it. Active, yeah, that's a word.
Well, whatever it is, we'll kick his ass. We'll punish him for that shit. We ain't gonna let him get through with this.
Make sure of it.
Alright. Well, if it's all good with you, Lance, I'm head out of town. I've got some things that I need to take care of. But
Sounds good to me.
I appreciate you for helping me fix up my mom's place.
Of course.
It was no problem. Would rather it look like it used to than what it is now.
I appreciate you. That was the DM yawning. Came off as her yawning, but well, guys, do you think we should probably head back home?
We probably should.
Yeah, everybody else is probably worried about us.
Maybe within a week or so.
What do you mean? This is not a week?
This be week 2. Wouldn't it?
I'm very confused. Where am I?
You
Who
went to
are
the
these
next
people?
night.
What's
I'm
happening?
sure you're in the woods.
Uh-oh. That might be a side effect of the meal.
You sure the woods aren't lost?
people?
Nikolai has dimension.
No. What have you done to the
Sorry?
wood?
Oh no. Okay, so y'all stay here for another week then, Darla?
I guess Darla will be doing all of this here. Zarly can do whatever he wants. And Nikolai can too.
Mm-hmm.
We can stick around for a little bit, I think.
Okay.
I got everything I needed to get done. I gotta voraciously read through that book.
Hee.
So, while Darla is here training, she...
Oh, wait, yes, okay. I got you. Sorry, that was... DM made a ha-ha hee-hee. Let me, 1 second, guys, 1 second.
What happened? What happened?
I know what he's getting at. So throughout the week, while at Darla's rest, Darla will be undergoing heavy training and conditioning, including martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival, stealth, micro knitting,
No.
ballroom dancing,
About that one.
and origami. I still don't understand how I get the paper that looked like a little swan.
Oh yes, the advanced training of Oregon.
Dalton's been sitting on that for like a week.
I don't think they know what the reference comes from.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's a good reference,
I
though.
Ratchet and Clank going commando.
That's fun.
At the very beginning, Ratchet goes through that training.
Oh, goodness. Alright, so, after
You'll be making everybody paper swans.
after a week's worth of training, you guys eventually make your way back to the inn. However, everyone will notice that everybody is currently not inside the inn. You guys have all pretty much been, I would almost say vacated at this point. Because all of these characters, we've got one more big surprise before we start off the new year. So, Tomo will come and grab you guys, and she will say, "Alright, you, it's time for you all to come with me." Oh, Jesus, I fucked the map.
It's a nice lake we got here.
Well, we made something for you lot while you were going.
You did.
My God, the map is huge.
So, if you come with me,
What the shit?
welcome to the biggest map. This map was made by Dalton, by the way.
We got water.
So, hello everyone.
Hello.
Hey, Judy. Wait, no, not you.
Hello, I'm Tomo.
Hey, Tomo.
The lovely Tomo. Hello.
There's two Mimis and two Chesters. What has happened here?
This is not.
The other Mimi points at the other Mimi,
Madness.
and then they fuse.
shit.
They touch tips and fuse into each other.
They what?
What's all of this?
Well, we have been working pretty. I would dare say night and day. Me and a few people. Some people you probably know, some you don't. But they have been working headstrong to get you guys a functioning place that you could call your own, essentially. Or at least we hope that you'll enjoy it, that is. Khaleesi helped us put together a few magical runes, so this place will be well guarded and protected, and hopefully the king won't bother you. And whatnot. And there's a quest board for people who are trying to get things done around once everything kind of blows over, etc., etc. Don't mind little Frankie, which is the king turtle at the bottom of the beach. He's a good lad.
We got a turtle.
His name's King Frankie. Yeah.
Go, little Frankie. Let's go.
Turtles.
It's the giant turtle.
Yeah, King Frankie is the giant one. He's educating the smaller ones. But if you would like to come with me, I'll give you the tour of y'all's new keep, essentially.
Oh, Shady, you okay?
Let's go.
Kind of chilling in a brazier.
It's pretty warm. The heat compares not to the heat
Oh.
of the forge. Dear God. I've been
Alright.
in front of that thing far too long.
Oh yeah, I forgot Drake and Ray are
Stupid fucking
not
dagger.
here.
Hey, where's that guy? We got mushrooms together.
Yeah.
Perhaps we
Yeah, he's
wait
gonna love it.
until we're inside to tell you.
I pry
Oh,
at the
there
mine.
you are, you bastard.
Do what?
I can't actually pry at the mine, but
You can't actually cry at the mic.
I can't actually read her minds. 'cause she wouldn't
Oh.
let me, so I'll just shake my head and keep going.
All right.
The thing, lady, he's probably out getting drunk or whatever.
Possibly making a new brew.
Yeah, but we have the thing that's gonna make it taste better.
So
Yeah, I hope so.
this is gonna take me a minute because there's a lot to reveal. So, first things first. Let's reveal.
Oh, fuck.
This is cat person. I want to pet him.
1 second. All will be revealed.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, we know these people.
Oh, hi there.
No.
Eli. How are you?
Hey, it's the guy that owes me 1,000 gold for a dagger.
So if
Hey,
you-
yo, wait, hold up. You're gonna have to wait for that.
That's fine.
if you
I have plenty of time to wait. I
Gi-
spent too much time making that those
give
fucking
me
dagger in
a
the first
second
place.
before you guys get real excited.
Where's her name? I had her name. I knew it.
So, welcome to y'all's keep. As y'all walk in, let me go ahead and introduce you to one of the stewards here. This is Hazinya.
I'm sorry.
Hazinya.
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 I'm not
Lovely
even
to
gonna try
meet
to
you,
pronounce
ma'am.
that.
Sir, ma'am.
Hello. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
I'll go for the handshake.
Oh, nice to meet you, my lord.
Yeah, you don't have to call me that. You can just call me Sally. I don't think I'm no lord.
Miss Nyon, you don't have to do too many pleasantries. Don't worry. oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just pals.
Yo, Eli, y'all have been introduced into the new keep that is y'all's. Okay, he sounds.
Huge.
He's so not. He sounds so uninterested. Damn.
Who?
Use bed.
So, to probably preference, there's a bathroom.
Let's go.
There is,
We're plumbing.
to kind of help you guys, if you look over here where I'm about to place doors and whatnot. Oh. Recent player took a movement. What the fuck? What's that got to do with anything? Okay, there we go.
Oh,
So-
this thing.
You see this door here that I just placed?
Door.
Over here on this hallway?
Is a church?
This room right here, this one, this is Slime Shady's room. It comes with a fireplace and a pillows.
And a pillows.
Not everybody's place is super cool, but I tried my best to help fill them out.
I mean, as long as they're decked out to our like.
Uniquely made.
Do what, Eli?
I wonder who this is.
This is like 3 of them that are uniquely made.
There's a few.
I would choose. I wonder who got the extended room. Who got the room slightly larger than everybody else?
The room,
I mean,
the
you should be less concerned with the size and more concerned with the lacrium table.
the room with the suit of armor is actually Darla's room.
That's what I'm
Nerds.
saying, that's who I knew. You said they made it.
I want to make a note real quick about the map. Ren had actually went in and decorated the rooms.
Yeah, I decorated the rooms.
I was actually going to use that one as a storage room.
Yep, now it's his room. Get owned.
So I'm not
that
at
makes-
fault here. I am not
I-
at fault here.
DM
I think
says
it's-
the map creator gets preferential treatment, so he does. Deal with it.
Well, I thought that room was big enough to fit suits of armor in for Darla, and that's why.
No,
So,
it makes sense. I'm not actually like angry.
I mean,
So-
I don't think the suit of armor will fit well
It-
in any DM.
each, this
I'm
one,
only mildly pissed off.
this one with the fancy looking box is Zolly Puddle's room if he wants.
Don't mind if I do.
There is a church area for the Church of Gary.
I don't like the church here. Am I allowed to say that?
It is inside the keep.
It's here now.
Yeah, well,
It's not religious.
Toma will look at you, Xander, and go, well, Piper insisted that she put her religion in here, so, yeah. I'm not gonna complain. We've got a fresh piano with lutes and lyres. There's the blacksmith area. We've got a portal, and if you look over at the portal, there is one little boy on top of it just kicking his feet back and forth. There he is in all of his glory.
I didn't build my interpolated lasso on you yet.
Oh, hey, what's up? Long time no smell.
Remember when you were pleasant?
Remember when I threw a bus at that guy?
Don't you
I
hate
remember.
people?
Wait, there's a crowd of them? Uh-oh. Don't tell Isaac. Anyway,
Who's Isaac?
don't worry about it. Oh, and how else could we forget? There is also, and Tomo will walk over to this door. I believe that the inventors and magical users of the bunch will really like this. There's also a spare bedroom in here.
That's me. That's me.
There's also a spare bedroom in here. But the Arcanist Mage Room.
And I'm sorry.
With-
who I think it is.
With the gotcha machine. Ding 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 ding.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah, this room's mostly for Xander and Zolly, but
Oh, you're gonna make us work together.
damn right, bitch.
I'm not sure if that's gonna vibe.
But there is a
Maybe just walk through a closed door.
there is a lacrium table here. Various arrays of tomes that you can use. There are tools here and trinkets here that you can mess with. There is also preset teleportation sigils that a wizard or of some sort could copy down, and any new town y'all go to, if y'all get permission from somebody, y'all could link them to that other town.
Let's go.
So essentially, you have some fast travel. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Finally
fucking
unlocked
go.
fast travel. We completed
I
the tutorial, guys.
don't have I don't have the fucking Renala lady's name. The doll. I've been looking for it this whole time.
Oh.
Man, I can't find it.
Azora. Azora Moonbeam.
I did have that. I was wondering why it said Moonbeam. I was like, did I shoot somebody get a laser, or what did I miss?
Yeah, the character that's named after my Final Fantasy character, yeah.
After Bahama.
Yes, Eli.
Oh, I had
The
it.
little
Maybe.
mouse lady.
Do what, Eli?
I had maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
It's... Hey, no, I gotta fix this, guys. It is... Her last name is this.
Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Moonbeam. That's
Main
cute.
beam? Like this, Eli? That's how you had
That's
it?
adorable.
No, M-A-Y beam.
Oh my goodness.
That's
That's
how I
amazing.
That's how I thought you had it the first time. Maybe.
So probably, not the best time to tell you lot. And Haru will point out that Zalpep Deathcap's jug is actually behind the counter.
Oh, is he in the kitchen?
Well, no, he's dead.
What?
Wait, what?
What? He is skipping across these tables. We would think about that up
This,
breaking
this
skulls.
man's literally jumping between the tables.
What? What do you
Yeah,
mean died?
you see his barrel right there, his jug.
Somebody was gonna buy more time. So, no, you're lying. That's not funny. Where is he?
Roll an insight check.
He's gonna be on his knees, like her hand in his, on his knees. Please, just tell me where the guy is.
Roll with advantage.
I'm not lying. Zali Porozatu. I wouldn't lie. You know this. You've traveled with me. He didn't.
What?
The pact did not go through, and the Lich could not accept him. I fought from in between. I'm sorry, friend. But,
Oh.
They said to watch after, I believe it was Nicholas. Oh, hey, I think that's me.
That Nikolai. Oh.
However, I have his ashes and I've put them away in the keep. A safe area, I assure you.
He was
Uh,
a druid. He was supposed to be go back into nature.
she kind of like a sweat bead falls from her. But that's my bad. Hey, if you point out whoever's pointing out, yo Butters, you wanna point out that desk again for me, huh? You wanna point out that desk again,
You
huh?
can mix ashes with fertile air. That makes
You
really
think I was
good
the only one pointing it
nutrients
out?
for plants.
I'm loading the gun. There's a
Absolutely nothing.
Listen.
You only reduced my health to 0.
Listen, you're just jealous that you don't have an outside desk. That's all I'm saying.
Why is
I
there
don't
an
know,
outside desk?
It's something I forgot to fix.
Rectangle was looking kind of suspicious. I wasn't pointing at the desk. I was pointing at the
Actually, it's a bird feeder.
You know what? You're right.
Because if that's a window thingy.
I'm very sorry, Zali Bottle. I know that you tend to get attached very quickly, but
No, I don't. I'm just dirty. I'm a tough guy. These aren't great.
she looks at you and raises an eyebrow, knowing that you lying.
I don't. We could have done something.
There was nothing we could do. He was on borrowed time.
We could have borrowed more.
Not even my god could save him. And trust me, I tried.
At least he's in a better place now. Hopefully.
I suppose.
It's mostly soul. Hopefully. Not body. Since he,
Well, to be fair, I was always taught to cremate my allies in case they were ever to be resurrected and come at me. So, excuse me. Well, excuse me, Dollar. Not everybody likes to be brought back as a zombie.
No, it's actually a really good thing, Darla, because we can mix it with some herbasols and some carpus, and we can make a really good fertilizer for fungus.
It's
I
true.
think we should put his brew. Put him into his brew. I think it's the one last thing he would do.
I think he would want to be made with fungus instead.
Isn't that part of his brew though?
But I'm not drinking.
You may use it to grow fungus, and then you put the fungus into the brew.
That's what I think would be the best plan of action.
We put his ashes into the brew. It actually turns it out to make it good.
It wouldn't because the shame I would feel making contact with it would make me vomit.
There goes Evie. We're slowly losing people.
It's all good. So, yeah, there's a place where you can play music, Zolly, and whatnot. Is completely distracting you from the fact that Zolpep Deathcap is dead.
Well, that's really nice. That's really thoughtful. He's getting the tears out of his eyes.
She puts a hand on your shoulder. He's dead. I know.
Oh, I mean,
Jesus Christ. She has no filter, dude.
honestly, I appreciate the lack of filter. A lot of the people can be really goofy we deal with, so I appreciate the sincerity, Leighton.
Yeah, always.
Your Highness, I should say.
What? Your Highness. Your Hiney.
I don't have like.
Hermione.
Who the fuck is Hermione?
I don't know.
Also, this map can be updated, so we can, fix up your rooms more.
So when I blow the fuck up the church.
No, not doing that though.
Piper's up there too. That's what's even funnier.
Wait until I convert it to something much healthier.
Kindly do not blow up the church.
Like what?
Why not?
The followers of clean water?
Oh!
I'm gonna show at least that's productive, rather than some psycho nonsense.
Each room is fitted with a window as well, which is that go block right there by the walls. The red orbs fixtures on the outside are actually light systems, like magical orbs to just illuminate the area.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that I can do
People
this.
Have lights pointing into their room at all times,
No, it's on the outside.
pointing directly toward the window.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those cartons. You can say those cartons.
And they can also be light.
Well, Dalton put a lot of work into this map, you guys.
This
So
map is indeed fantastic.
I think it's very nice.
he did.
I
He
think
did a
the most
fucking good
effort I
time.
did was probably the blacksmith area, if not the beach side. I think. It took me a while to figure out how to make it where the water and the sand would look like it does. I think I went a bit too crazy with the seaweed by the turtles, though.
I think that it's
Yeah,
that's
probably. It's looks fantastic though.
But I really love the way it turned out.
I think it
With all
looks
like
really
the
nice.
flowers,
Yeah.
the foliage.
And now y'all actually have a place to pretty much call home.
Now
So
we can deck this place out with furniture and shit.
yeah. So if there's anything y'all want to add in the future, we can always do it.
Nolan is a professional map maker already.
I'm not a professional. I
He's a
don't
professional map
It
maker and a
fucking looks like it
giga
already.
I'm an
You know how
interior
long this
designer.
took?
Like, it took you like half a second because you're that good. You're just like, bam, it's done.
Listen,
Flawless.
the experience is what matters, not how long it takes.
I made you guys a bathtub.
I'm trying to think.
I'm over here like I did the interior of some of this. Wait a minute, cries.
Wait a minute.
The
Look,
wall map
honestly,
took
man,
me 4 hours to make, and that was just rushing it.
I mean,
And I
well, map.
and I made like
The island with sus.
10 plus extra maps just because I got addicted to map making.
That makes it is pretty stank.
As you do. Sometimes just be that way.
Real quick, Zolly, did you put those lacrium slots on Dolla's armor that she asked?
Well, not yet. We were fishing and shit. Did we have like a? Was there a period where I could have between the fishing and now?
Yeah, I'd
That
say
was
you'd
so
have
sweet.
time to try.
That's what I thought we were doing. But then I could have. I can we roll that now?
Yeah. I believe the first one is what you have to get a 12, if I remember correctly.
I'll
Does
put
it
some lacriums on.
This is to make lacrium slots.
Yeah, slots.
That's what I meant. I'll slap some sluts on that.
Hell yeah.
Does it cost
somebody-
any gold?
I don't think so. No.
And that shit just got dripped out, so I hope not. So that means I also get to use this again.
Just like the idea of like putting duct tape on it.
I like to know that there's a lot of duct tape going on.
The
Oh my
lacrium
God.
slot is just literally
I
just a
duct
spot
taped it
on the
in.
armor. It's just a spot on the armor with a lacrium duct tape too.
There you go, flawless.
Oh my
You just point
god.
at the armor. This spot right here. This is the lacrium
As
slot.
long as you
Give me a
slap that
lacrium
bad boy
and
in
I'll
there,
duct tape it right here.
as long as it doesn't get wet, you're guaranteed a slot.
Let me give you some. I'm gonna give you some inspiration, Zolly. Ba-dun. That was a song.
I think I appreciate it.
Hey, look, you added a slot. Ba-ding. Looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. You added one slot. Congratulations.
Do I have to roll for the other slot now?
Yeah, the DC gets higher.
Oh, I wouldn't have used that. Oh.
Don't worry, I could do it again. I
Oh,
guess.
shit, you're right.
Uh,
Hold on, it's time.
Hey, you want to hear a funny joke?
What?
Catfish.
Catfish who?
I don't know.
Oh, this kid gets me every time.
You were inspired by the bad joke.
Excellent. Where the fuck did I just go?
All right, that was good enough. He has. Oh, you died.
I don't know what happened, and I don't know my role.
You got a 21.
21.
You have 2 slots on it. To continue, it's going to be even harder.
She only wanted 2. Wait, if I fail, does that break it?
That would not break the armor, but it would. You wouldn't be able to. Because his armor is his baby.
It doesn't cripple anything on this.
On normal things, yes. Just on Oh, this armor, since the armor is Darla, I'm trying to say no.
Got it. So I should stop now, or I should try once more.
It's up to you, man.
I only requested 2.
You said at least 2.
Yeah.
Well, if you get a third,
That-
you wouldn't be able to complain, would you?
I mean, I wouldn't, but that's kind of risky,
The
isn't it?
the DC to beat that is an 18.
I still have a D6 inspiration.
It's up to you guys. I'm just here to monitor what happens.
Unless you want it to be a surprise for Darla, you can.
So many lacrium slots, Jesus.
Oh, it doesn't actually work. My thingies doesn't work. Hold on.
Your voice mod or sound effects?
Hold on. No, my thingy doesn't click no more. For some reason.
Like,
What's up, Lucky?
When I click my tinker tool, it does not tinker the tool.
No.
I do not
Tinker
know
the
why.
tool. Tinker the tool.
Do my others thingies work?
No.
No, nothing works for some reason. It like disconnected.
What happened?
Here, we'll do it this way. I'll die and then I'll resurrect.
Broop, broop.
And God said on the 69th day,
Come.
oh, hey, that was pretty good.
On the
And they
69th day.
came. Everyone did. Even the dragons.
Oh my god.
let there be weed.
Alright, well, you
That's a crit.
you successfully made the third slot. Dude, if you would have made... Darla could have become a legendary. If you would have went for a fourth one and you would have got a crit, you could have made Darla a legendary armor. That's dumb.
God.
Harry Potter, like, just sitting here, hitting that galaxy brain ass shit.
So you were able to... Oh my god, yeah. So you were able to make 2 slots in the pauldrons, and then you made 1 right in the chest area.
Alright, so hypothetically, I don't want to actually count this roll, but I just want to see what would God give us?
I
What
would
the Lord give us?
I would punish you.
20, you get it.
I mean,
That's a
Yeah,
dirty
exactly.
20.
Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Yikes.
You
Like,
die.
your roll cut in half by attempting again.
Darla explodes. Ugh. Oakley. Dokley.
Zolly, why is there 3 lacrium slots?
surprise!
Everywhere you look, everywhere.
You just got in the background like shit.
What? I was
I can't find you.
And then another sing Xanos grave robbing.
Don't worry, Slime Shady's right behind him with Divine Smite.
Nikolai's eating on a fish. All right,
Thank you very much, Solly Bar. You didn't have to put a third one on it.
I know. I technically, I probably should not even.
But the thought is very much appreciated, and she gives you a warm hug,
aww.
and then breaks your back.
Alrighty, boys and girls. I believe that's where I'm going to end it tonight. And then next time we come around, we'll actually get to do D&D stuff.
I didn't think that Deathcap would die. That was not unexpected.
Very sad.
Well, I need to start consulting with Renmore to figure out what I should charge Eli for the shit that I made for him. I need to estimate the possible loss.
Dude,
versus,
you had a big
versus
net
the
loss.
gain for the party.
Poor ass Noah over here.
Zolly, do you want some gold for your efforts?
I will always take payment.
You will always take payment.
Yes.
How does 250 gold pieces sound?
Make it 300 and you've got a deal.
Alright, 300.
You know what? It sounds like a great deal. Thanks, Toots. Grabs the bag. Portals. Patink.
Alright, Dollar gives Dolly Power 300 pieces for his effort.
Nick grabs it. It's a Nick's now. Goodbye.
Belongs to Nick.
I'm going to kill Nick.
You could try.
Ah, come on. Come on, Purple. Look at me. My outline is purple. Yours isn't even
Look,
purple.
I have
Yours is
done
white.
so much at this point that if you do not just give me the 300 gold, I will wring your neck so goddamn hard and lock you down. I will glue your ass to 2 separate plates of reality and leave you to suffer.
I have paper money. See ya! See ya, Zolly!
Sally pulls out the list. And he's gonna pull out.
He's gonna plan out how to get some universal solvents, and he's gonna make a fucking transportal hook net. He's gonna go like transportal hook net, and he's gonna fucking this guy to 2 separate plates of reality.
Everywhere you look, everywhere you go.
I am going to have him killed. So I don't actually get the 300 G's?
No, you do. You do.
Oh.
I was just pranking you.
He's still going to die.
Like he said he took it. You seen him take it, but it's in your pouch. Like if you check, you're like, oh wait, why is this heavier?
That's fine with me. He is going to die, though.
He's just pranking you. You can try.
He's going to be glued in 2 separate realities, and I'm going to leave him there.
Zolly, they gave him a cursed potion that he should have died and he didn't die. What makes you think that's going to kill him?
It's not going to kill him. It literally can't kill him. He'll just be stuck there forever.
He's already doing that, dude.
What?
Rin.
Yeah.
I will be taking the pharmacy lacrium and placing it on the chest area for armor.
Okay.
Dang.
You blow up.
Now,
Just give Darla's armor some extra AC real quick.
Do I?
Just give Darla's armor some extra AC real quick. I mean, what?
her armor is split mail, which is 17, but her race and her fighting style give it +1 each. So her armor class would be 19 when she's using her great sword, and when she's using the hammer, it will be 22.
Don't worry.
Hammer with it.
Don't worry, Dolan. I'll just make your split armor +1 real quick. Make it a little higher.
Bing, bing, bing. Duct tape.
Now, who's my favorite cow around here? Darla pulls out the shadow step lacrium.
A coward, you say?
You said your favorite cat?
Oh, that's definitely Nikolai. He is the best cat around. He's the coolest cat.
Yeah.
See, I can make him something more useful. We need somebody who's a coward but also fights in the front line.
Yeah, and looks over the counter. I'm also a cat. Kinda.
Yeah, but we just met you.
Alright. You want some cinnamon rolls?
Oh my fucking god, I can kill for cinnamon rolls. Holy fuck. You are the most beautiful person I've met in so long.
There you go.
He sprinted over those fucking cinnamon rolls.
He's one.
Listen, right now I need to grasp for any silver linings I can get. This has been a long fucking 2 weeks. And I came back, I had mushrooms for someone, he was gonna like them. But now he's gone.
I don't know, man. I think we had 2 very different weeks.
For real.
What did you do,
I-
Goose?
I sat in front of the forge for basically 2 weeks straight.
You did nothing but fucking smelt?
I mean, I spent a fuck ton of money on materials too, but yeah, that was painful.
Can you
That's
believe this guy,
painful
man?
in a very different way.
So Darla, what are you trying to do with
My wallet.
the shadow
I'm
step?
gonna see if someone in the party wants the shadow step lacrium.
Nope, I'm good.
Eli?
Xano?
I'll take it.
I do believe I need to make one more Misty Step dagger.
Darla will give the shadow step lacrium to Xano. And of course, like Ren said, the description for it is in the Discord.
Well, he has it regardless.
He has it regardless.
It's Eli.
He has the whole. He has the word doc. He knows all of the dirty secrets. He's the one who created it, born in it, forged in it. The man's a mad lad.
So what
Golden.
did you do over the weekend, Zano? Or over the 2 weeks?
Becoming a wizard.
Ooh, fancy.
What? More
Are
magic
you
missiles?
already- Are you already magically inclined, though?
It's a weird way to say that.
Way, yes.
What? More magic missiles, huh?
Puzzling. Alright.
All right. Well, I don't know about you lot, but I'm heading out. I've got a place to go.
What? Wait, who's leaving?
Me, you know, Torusaki. Yeah.
Taruzaki.
The one you lot never can remember the name of yet.
I remembered!
Hey, Taruzaki, my guy.
That was the DM speaking, not him.
Taruzaki,
Yeah, what's up?
thank you for all you done for us.
Oh,
I hope to see you again soon.
don't worry. I'm pretty sure where I'm going, I'm going to become deep in a bucket. So, I'll probably end up needing your help.
Well, sounds good to me, pal. But, keep your head up.
Well, if we know anything about
I
company,
can
we
only
could,
hope.
A strip club that we went to.
He,
We went to we should go back to
Uh,
that strip club, actually.
You
Ta-
got something about that, huh? Dol?
Taru said that because he's having to go to the quad in the Badlands.
Dollar looks over at Nick.
Hi! How's it going? Guy.
Do you remember seeing both of the older versions of Nick in like the Sailor Moon outfit?
Well, and I think you get.
I'm sorry. We saw Nikolai in a Sailor Moon outfit as an adult? What the fuck?
Nick.
Ho 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 ho. Bana 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 bum 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 bum.
Travel Nick.
I don't want to think about that, Nick.
Yeah.
That Nick doesn't exist.
If you remember, we went to find. God damn it.
Nope, sorry, Dolan.
Dollar walked into a room where they were both dressing each other and slapping each other's butts.
Wait, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
think Alex just blocked out Nick's.
They were not slapping each other butts.
I can't remember what they were doing. Okay.
They were on stage and they were slapping each other and saying that they looked better than the other one. Specifically this one and this one.
Exactly. But remember when Dollar walked in the back room? Was they still slapping each other back
Hey, we're both the adult versions of that little fuck over there.
I'm about to be the adult version of that fuck over there. Hey, would you be offended if I glued his ass somewhere else where he never could show up?
I can send you to a hell dimension. I can also send you to a hell dimension.
No. Listen, I'm gonna. What if we use universal solvents and we just glued his ass somewhere where he can never get up?
Oh god, I'm gonna delete them. Okay,
Think about it.
that's the end of today's session, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit long.
It was good.
It was mostly just cleanup and stuff like that, but I hope it was fun.
Rip.
Yo, Slime Shady. Remember my wrecked
Yeah.
I had?